So I'll just watch Hermie.
Hey,
Hello!
What?
What the
My name is Mark.
what the fuck?
Okay.
This is how we want to
He
start
said
it
it-
with Mark screaming.
I mean, you know,
fixing something here.
as a part of the medical family,
Sure.
I respect everyone with mental disorders, but that's kind of how they start, you know, when the therapy starts. Boy, it sure is good if you don't do this live, or else we would have had 1 hour worth of shit fest.
Yes, which is what you did.
Yes, because you know, something with the mic
Okay.
settings kind of fucked up for today.
Yeah,
for some
yeah,
reason.
yeah.
So we were supposed to start an hour earlier, maybe even an hour and a half, but
You know,
anyway,
life happens.
yeah, life happens. Mic has static,
Yes.
kids are dying, and justice sucks. You know, mic troubles.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
If you notice,
hey.
we're in a different location.
Yes, because look at those posters. Look at my fabulous
shit
posters.
weeb posters and game posters.
Yeah. Well, they can't see the actual weeb ones on the bedside. They can only see the ones by the door, which are fine because you know
Yeah,
you've got Marvel.
Yeah,
and
no,
you've
no
got-
waifus here.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
all
My
I don't know.
waifus are all in my wallpapers.
yes, his PC wallpapers.
All right. Welcome everyone.
Hi you
Right.
You are joined by who?
It's
Mark.
God, man. Yeah, his name is Mark. It's Mark.
Hi guys, this is Herbie.
Yeah, he was supposed to give us Fat Fuck Day number 2, but
You know, it keep getting moved.
yeah,
Because
but
people don't want free food.
yeah, people can't come. Oh yeah, I'm Rowy, by the way. I don't have the power to make like nicknames because I lost a lot of energy trying to fix that fucking mic problem. And
Yeah.
who aren't here? Yeah, of course,
There's a lot of
Johan
people.
and Lawrence are still dead to us. Josh, good luck with your exams.
Yes.
So he's
yes.
stuck in his dorm studying. Eman, he's currently playing FF14, so I don't know why he's not here. Fuck you. I'm throwing you shade, motherfucker.
He was supposed to fix our D&D campaign.
Oh,
What
shit.
happened? What happened?
And Arnold, his problem is this.
Okay.
Alright.
Good
so
luck,
you've
good luck,
all,
buddy.
You've all heard his voice,
Yes,
so
yes.
have fun, Nold. Hopefully your voice has recovered by next week.
Mhm.
Alright, so before we head into anything, did anything happen this week? Like worldwide or countrywide?
Some guy died, right? Kian something.
We covered that last week.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Yeah,
It's-
but the more fucked up thing that
Mhm.
happened this week is like the cover up and the like authorities throwing themselves under the bus.
Yep.
And like, oh no, we didn't kill him like brutally. Oh no, there's a CCTV. We did, but
Where did you get the proof?
where did you get the proof?
From Facebook.
From social media. That's all the proof we need, right? Fuck.
I think some other guy also died. Some military man who went home.
Oh yeah. There's another
Oh,
one.
wow.
There's
I did not know that.
in Marawi. There's a soldier waiting for his ride home,
Mhm.
and like I think he was confronted by the police there. And then they thought he
What?
was reaching for something, maybe a gun, and shot him dead.
What?
So yeah, so
Police
yes,
shot
our police
unarmed-
shot our
unarmed-
soldiers. So this is going to be I want to know the response to this by higher authorities like the president and the PNP chief,
Yes.
because
Shit hit the fan.
with the war on drugs, it's one-sided. They are pro-police, they are anti-drugs. So of course they're gonna side with the police every time. And now with the president also pro-soldiers,
Yes.
what is he gonna do now? I wanna know the response.
Okay.
It's kind of obvious that this will happen from the beginning. I mean,
How?
from what Duterte was saying since the elections, he will kill all drug lords and all that shit. He was already crazy from the beginning, and I didn't know how did he win or something. I don't know
How did he win? Because
how.
people
really hate drugs.
Yeah.
The drugs just became a problem this like few years, or became more of a problem. Pero
But people didn't tune to us for politics.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move
So,
on.
Happier times.
woo! Welcome to episode 24.
It's 24. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
24.
Okay.
So that means we are reaching our 6th month?
Mm-hmm.
24, right?
Doing this
Yes,
thing.
We're doing this again.
So what I missed last time?
What did you miss last time? Well, Josh and Eman were back from their 1 or 2 month hiatus.
Yes.
Because, they were busy, but yeah, they were back for the first time ever again last week.
Yep.
What did we talk about? We talked about that.
Mhm.
Talking about what did I already forgot.
Okay, I'll just
we
tune
talked
in.
about.
We'll just tune in to that.
Because I don't listen to the podcast.
Oh,
I
God.
edit it. I don't need to listen to it, so I forget.
Okay.
Right. But last week we were supposed to fat fuck with you, but you had family.
Yes, and now I was supposed to
fat fuck again.
greet you guys,
Yeah,
but people
people are
don't show
busy.
up. So let's just move
Yeah,
that to another day.
Speaking of showing up,
Uh.
let's get into some anime cartoons, I guess.
Sure.
Ochoa has 1 week backlog.
I
What do you have? Oh yeah,
have news. I have news.
before you head into it, for the last 4 or 5 weeks, I've been packed with the anime news because I've been talking about comics,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been talking about Steven, and I've been talking about Durarara.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, last week I finished Durarara.
Oh, nice.
And no anime news for me again now because I didn't watch any anime or read any comics.
Yeah, no for me. But a question to ponder. How good is Bakemonogatari?
Actually, it's pretty good.
Yeah, because
it
I've been
has-
hearing about that show and it's freaking timelines and storytelling.
What do you mean Bakemonogatari, the first season?
Oh,
No,
shit.
no, the series as a whole.
Yeah, as a
Actually,
whole.
I've only watched the first season of Bakemonogatari.
Yeah, because there's
This is
Bakemonogatari, Nisemonogatari, something Monogatari.
I
It's
tried
a big,
to watch Nisemonogatari,
it's a big franchise.
pero I never really finished it. So I really tried Bakemonogatari, but from what I can tell, Bakemonogatari...
Is it good?
It is good, pero it's good. It's good.
From what I've heard, there's a lot of backtracking. The story is not told chronologically, so the timeline jumps around.
It jumps around, pero it's still understandable.
Okay,
You can
okay.
still follow it. Unlike Melikar of Haru Suzuki.
So is it's, correct me, is it a supernatural anime?
It's
or?
a supernatural anime.
Okay.
Pero it's like
Is it shonen? It's not.
No, it's sort of a harem. The closest thing that you can get is a harem. You get a
Harem.
bunch of girls, they like them. The only thing different from this is the main girl.
But it's not a rom-com drama
sort of
harem.
it's not a drama. It's not a
It's
rom-com
light?
drama. It's a harem.
Yeah,
Pero that's
harem
not
just
rom-
means many
Is that a
multiple.
genre now?
Okay,
Harem just means multiple women.
Yeah.
But is it comedic? Is it
it's
dramedy?
comedy.
Really?
Comedic. It has lolly harassment, all the fetishes that you can find.
I love how that's the first
Yeah.
2 you went to.
Man, it's
Police
so
and lolly harassment.
people always say that about Bakemonogatari.
I thought you were gonna say people already
So it's a
know
waifu
you're
show?
a lolly.
It's a waifu
in my
show?
opinion, kind of is because the story is about Araragi trying to save these various girls. So
Mhm.
you get your girl of the week type situation. So
Mm.
but the difference with this series is
Is it forgettable? Is the story
it's kind of good, pero the
Good,
characters
but-
the characters are good.
Okay, the
The
characters are
story
great.
is not that unique. It's just save the girl or save the girl this week, save the girl that week.
Okay. So I'll add it to the list.
I'm pretty sure Hill has a comment on that topic.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pero I have Hila. I have not really made my own position in Bakemonogatari.
I thought you were saying, oh, Hill's opinion's
Oh.
gonna be shit.
Oh.
Even
I
though
said
I
it's
didn't
okay.
finish
I
it.
said it's okay. Not bad, not good.
Yeah, because I asked around the group.
I think Eman and
in the
Hill.
chat. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Eman and Hill watch it. So I think it's from a light novel. Or it's a series of light novels that
It's a
got
series of light
adapted.
novels by.
Are you really? Oh God, you're in
If
camera.
you
You're
guys-
on camera.
If you
Hey.
guys heard that, someone just fixed their zipper.
Okay.
But his
Yes.
dick was not out, thankfully.
Dude, can you wipe the jizz? Like, seriously?
Wait lang.
Oh, God.
Wait. Okay.
It's my fucking room, man. Let's show some
I'm
respect.
seeking my dominance.
What? What?
Okay.
Yes, he is dominating your room right now.
Yes, I'm
Alright.
fucking you right now.
So
You're
what animes
Yeah.
have you dominated this week?
What
Mark?
NTR cut anime?
Anyways, first the news or what?
Mhm.
I only got one news for Air Manga Sensei. The BDs are now are out and they're updated with new plot.
Scenes? Oh,
They have more plot. They have Loli Camel Toe. They have more
oh,
fan
by
service.
plot you mean plot? Okay, I thought they
Sex-
added new story bits.
sexy Loli plot. Is
What? I
It's
thought
good.
the anime was done. What do you mean by
Yeah.
sexy
Yeah.
lollipop? The
okay,
manga?
in anime, when they release the BD, they add things to it. They
Oh,
improve
when
it.
they
yeah.
released
So
the
they-
Blu-ray.
Yeah, Blu-ray
So
discs.
Okay.
they removed the censorship and shit like that and added more
more
plot.
more
Yeah,
disgusting trash.
It's not disgusting. You do this. You
You appreciate the lollipop.
should appreciate that shit. Don't be close-minded, man. Okay. So yeah.
Okay.
Or
Okay,
you know,
fine. This is a judgment-free
or
podcast.
appreciate that it's shit and just accept that you are
Or
shit. That's how we live life.
Yes.
That's my news. Okay, I only watched 2 anime, but they're not complete. I have watched Koito Uso. Koito
Which
Uso,
translates to
Love and Lies.
Love and Lies. Wow.
Koito Uso is about Japan made a new law. In trying to fix their population problem, they made a law that each citizen will be assigned a lover for themselves.
You know right off the bat that it's fictional because currently Japan has a population problem. People are not fucking.
Yeah.
So problem the government
They're fucking their waifus though.
Yeah, not
Okay.
real people.
Their
Continue.
solution is to pick to make to choose the wife and husband of each person.
Just
So the
like
government
they-
chooses your husband or wife.
They have an algorithm to see your match.
Okay.
So we follow our main protagonist trying to pick between his childhood lover, childhood friend, and the wife is assigned to him.
Mm.
Actually, the thing that I really
What genre is this first?
romance, comedy, romance.
Okay, so it's light. It's not
Light.
really drama or
It's a
something.
little bit of drama because of the situation, but it's not that dark.
Mhm.
Anyways, the main problem with the series is the childhood friend. His reason for liking each other is it's about an eraser.
I like the fact that he always begins his spiels with my main problem with this.
Yes. Like, you know, maybe we could,
Sandwich the shit.
you know, we could be talking about the latest Makoto Shinkai or
Game.
Hayao Miyazaki anime,
Okay.
and then his first line will still be okay. So the main gripe with this shit,
Okay, so can you at least begin with something good or something you like about this?
Well, I like one girl.
Okay, so you like one
I
girl.
have the best. Yeah,
You have
one
best girl,
Best
okay.
girl. Okay, that's Lilina.
Who is she?
Lilina is the assigned wife.
Oh,
Because
the main
It
character.
makes the point that the government system actually works. The algorithm they use.
yeah, they're an
That's
actual
a perfect match. They have good chemistry. You could see that they could live a good life, happy life.
Okay.
So you think the bad thing? What I'm reading is from you is that,
He likes his childhood friend.
Ch-
but
I like the
like
childhood
the child friend is like it's just shoehorned like here eraser chick
Yes.
add history equals love.
Like he has one history of giving this guy, this girl an eraser.
Mhm.
And he somehow fell in love with that girl. It's kind of annoying.
So it's too shallow.
Did they have a connection after the eraser bit?
I think they have some, the girls said
Or
that
was it just a montage?
yes,
So-
a montage of yun. We didn't
Oh.
see him falling in love with her.
Okay.
So it's a bullshit montage just
Pero I'll
to
give-
skip time.
I'll give, if the anime ends with him realizing that his reason for falling in love was very shallow to begin with, then I could say I'll up my rating for it a bit.
Okay.
Like the main character being aware that it's a bit shallow,
Shallow.
or the series itself
That the government,
showing development
Yes.
between the eraser girl and the
Yes.
character, para so that she could be a match with the government assigned girl.
yes, I think the girl is has a hot body, hotter than the assigned wife.
Okay, so
Pero
it's just physical. So
That's all physical eh. So,
Mm.
the government has good taste. Parang yun eh. So, he has shit taste. So yeah.
he has shit.
He has shit.
But the government
Has
has
good
good
taste.
taste.
Backed by science and shit. Good. So,
How long is this anime?
it's 12 episodes. I'm warned, but that I was warned that the anime will end on a cliffhanger. So if it ends with a cliffhanger, I'll lower the ratings more.
What is your current rating?
7.
7 anime. Okay.
If everything goes well, it may turn it to 8.
Is it an old anime or is it this season?
This season?
Okay.
Okay, for my ratings is 5 is the lowest I can go eh. Kasi, for, when my rating is normally 5 to 10.
So even though it's shit, you just give it 5 just
Uh,
because it became an anime.
if it's 5 below, it's blatantly offensive.
For you?
Blatantly
Okay.
offensive that it should be illegal.
Illegal. It hurts your eyes.
My,
Have you, fine. What anime have you given 5 and below? From the Mark Ochoa anime vault.
Death Note.
What?
this
I
season,
don't know.
I'm
Nah,
going
just
up.
kidding.
I'm be Hajime Metanogal.
I don't know that.
Ha
This
Hajime Nogal?
It has an actual pedophile that is actually a pedophile, as in he actually goes for young girls. Merong side character yun eh. They treat it as a joke, pero it's kind of creepy.
Is this the anime that the main character looks like Kirito?
No,
Okay.
the main character. Lots of guys are.
Yeah,
Looks
almost
like
everyone
because of A1.
A1.
Okay,
It's
pero
like Kirito.
this one has the gyaro. I discussed it before, though.
The what?
Discussed it, the gyaro with oversized tits.
I think I saw
I'm not
a
sure.
trailer.
It's a gyaro, basically. Pero,
Does the gyaro, the girl wear sweaters that are green or
I think
blue?
so. Yes, I think so.
Yeah, I think I've seen
Yes.
a Gigok video of that.
The problem with
shit.
Hajime Metanaga is
I thought you were going to say Hajime no Ippo.
The problem with Hajime Metanaga is this. Apparently, they're skipping a few scenes from the manga and going all original.
Huh.
Oh.
Okay, the premise is this Gyaru.
The manga's done.
No.
So,
I think
it's not.
The Gyaru is dating this guy, right?
Mm.
The episodes of Hajime Managa is not addressing the fact that there's no reason for this Gyaru to fall in love with this guy. And in my opinion, the guy should be more suspicious of the Gyaru.
What? I'm sorry. What's Gyaru? It's just girl.
Girl.
Okay.
Bimbo.
Yeah.
Rough translation.
Ah. Okay.
Anyways, the guy should have been suspicious of the girl for like the first 6 episodes, but they rushed to the harem parts. So I think that's the fault of this. I think the whole show is a bad adaptation. Because
Okay.
Is the source material bad?
I think it's very okay though. I mean, most of the readers, it's very okay, and the readers themselves say that this is a bad adaptation.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's like what's a bad adaptation? It's like the Avatar of the anime world.
Shyamalan Ding Dong.
You know, have you watched Avatar? Last
The
Airbender
movie.
and
Oh,
the
yeah.
movie.
I think I watched it.
The movie or the series?
The movie, I watched the movie.
You haven't,
You haven't watched the
You
series?
haven't watched the
Watched
series?
the series.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to discuss Avatar or something?
No,
No,
That's too old.
and it's too bullshit for us to discuss.
No, the series is good. It's just it
Yeah,
would take us
yes,
too much
yes.
time.
Another series that I watched is Gamers.
I'm familiar with that.
Gamers
Why does
with
that sound
2
familiar?
exclamation points.
I think so. I don't know. Basta Gamers, this
Is that the
season
one-
anime.
Oh shit, no. I was thinking about the movie with, I think it was Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
What?
No.
Or he was,
A gamer?
I think the movie's, setup was, these prisoners
Mhm.
are in this deathmatch style,
Okay, I watched
place, but they're being controlled by gamers.
I think that's
I
not,
watched that before.
I think
Is
that's
that,
not
is
the
that not The Rock?
I think that's just
Right,
Dexter.
that's not The Rock, I think.
Is it not The
No,
Rock? I
it's
thought it
not
was The Rock. I'm gonna research it right now but talk about your anime.
Anyways, the Gamers, the thing about, I'll have to discuss Gamers now. So,
Yeah.
Gamers.
I'm pretty
is-
sure it's not The Rock. I'm sure Dexter
Is-
Michael C. Hall is in that.
Just talk about
The Gamers is about gamers and their rom-com. The problem with this show is,
Oh no, it's Butler. It's Gerard Butler.
See, it's not
Okay,
The Rock.
okay.
Okay, now the problem with this show is the gamers, the show gamers is not about games. There's no, this is like a rom-com in context with games. They treat it as a,
I think they showed Blue in fighting games in that
Yes.
anime.
Oh
Briefly.
shit! No, they showed Persona 4 Arena and they showed an actual match.
Yes,
Yeah,
pero-
I know this
see?
because someone
See?
posted
See?
this on Facebook.
yes, but
See?
those are the game parts, but it's only been tackled like the first few episodes for the past three episodes.
Okay, so it's an anime with games. It's not like an
Yes, it's
anime
not a
about
bit-
games.
Yes.
When the games aren't on screen, how is the anime?
It's a rom-com with misunderstandings, complex misunderstandings.
It's like they don't have gamer discussions.
They have
or...
gamer discussions in context with rom-coms. So, the show is more accurately described as a misunderstandings anime. I think in our Reddit, they're trying to make a chart of the misunderstandings of the character relationships of the characters, and it's like a pentagram of complexity. So,
Summoning a fucking misunderstanding demon.
yeah. So yeah, it's a gamer. It's gamers. It's not about games. It's about misunderstandings. And it's complex.
Okay.
The best episode. I think is,
Why is it called misunderstandings? Why do you call it misunderstandings?
each character has different interpretations of the relationships of each character. Some view his boyfriend as cheating. Some other guys.
Are they problems that can be solved with
Yes.
the
Just people talking.
yes, just talk.
Yes,
Okay,
it
so it's
solves
just-
everything.
That's one of the like the
Rom-com
terms.
bullshit.
No, that's one of the terms that I like to use. Hey, can this be solved with just talk? As in just talk. Just get those two people in a room and talk.
Talk it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what you mean by misunderstandings.
Yes.
The just talk.
Yes.
Is it happening?
Yes.
Okay.
The best
I hate
episode
that.
is at episode 6 because everything became like a Death Note style shit. So they explained their misunderstandings they try to make a plan to expose the other party.
Okay.
So it's kind of
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
So very exaggerated. So I really love that at episode 6. Now for the recent episode, surprisingly they actually, because the main character actually accidentally confessed to his crush. He intended to befriend him first, but he accidentally confessed, and the girl accepted it.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, the recent episode is about their date, so it's kind of okay. Pero I
Where are
want
the games though?
Yeah.
there are gaming elements, but there are almost no games now up to this point.
What the fuck?
There's a gaming club, pero it's almost thrown away. It's siding there. So yeah.
So it's just about people who play video games. It's
Yes.
not
So
Like-
people who like video games, they don't even play video games
Yeah.
on screen.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah.
So yeah.
I got turned
So
off.
do you have to see Best Girl or something?
I don't know. You
If
decide.
people are watching that, then sure.
I have to. The Best Girl will be the girl version of the MC. There's a girl that she's like the girl version of the MC. They're like soulmates, except for the fact that she hates Mo and he likes Mo. So,
Okay.
pero I've been told that at some point they will realize that they're like meant for each other.
Is this an original anime or
It's based on a light novel.
Of course
Okay.
it is.
So yeah,
Alright.
so that's the
That's
thing.
it. We got.
We got
That's
no anime, no cartoon for me.
Alright, let's get into some news. While I'm loading this up,
Yeah.
I don't have it on, like, downloaded and shit, and I know we're connected on the internet, but I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
But, Arnold posted this on the chat. You're offline for like 2
Yes,
days. so
I
you
don't
know.
have internet. I'm a
Um,
caveman.
Yeah, the trailer for BoJack Horseman season 4 showed up this week, I think. No, I haven't.
I think it's gonna be out on September or October.
I'm not sure because. Do you want to know why I didn't research this?
What?
I thought Arnold was gonna be here.
You lazy ass.
Fuck you. Alright, so I don't actually have proper cartoon news, so
Mhm.
I know this should technically
Work.
in the gaming segment, but I'm just
Fuck
gonna
it.
put it here.
Yeah, sure.
So
Whatever.
yeah, the new Overwatch short came out starring May. It's called Rise and Shine.
Oh, is this the short about her being a popsicle stick in the Arctic? Or what happened before and
What
after?
happened before and after? They didn't show her actual cryostasis.
Yeah, because that would be boring.
Yeah,
It's
that
like
would be boring. But yeah,
Wiping a girl's sleep is...
no, it's actually like really sad. And since we have internet, let's take advantage of that. But no sound though.
yeah.
No
Of course.
sound. Alright, so yeah, it's Rise and Shine. It's the story of May, like her before she was already in Antarctica.
Mhm.
Wow, that's what we need. That's what we need.
It is fate, so let's just skip
Yeah,
past
fuck it.
that.
Alright.
The video didn't load, guys. So it's just about her backstory.
Yeah, it shows like what were they doing in Eco Point Antarctica, how things fucked up, and like how she redeemed herself, how she because the reason why they were there is they're collecting data, and then they
Yeah,
decided
because she's an eco-scientist,
yeah
right?
they decided to like while they're collecting data to like save energy, I think, or speed up time.
Mhm.
They decide to go through. I think there was a storm,
Yeah.
so they decided to free themselves.
Was May the only survivor?
Yes, her entire team dead.
Ah.
Like maybe 8 people
Wow.
dead.
How did she survive?
Something fucked up with everyone's like systems, and she's the only one it pulled through.
Okay.
So like in the middle, either the life support inside the cryostasis chamber fucked up, so their what do you call that?
They were dying. Basically, they were
Yeah,
dying
they're
inside the pods.
yeah. Or maybe it stopped and it didn't open.
Oh, wow.
So that's it. Their vital signs, sorry, I was about to say, their vital signs weren't being supported by the machine, but yeah, they did. So it shows May going through the 5 stages of grief in hours. Or maybe 2 or 3 days or something. Cause, dude, you wake up and
Everyone is gone.
oh no, look at all these data we've collected. How long were we asleep? 9 years.
Oh.
You've been asleep for 9 years, and then she goes into her into the room of all the cryopods, and 0 beats per minute. The heart 0
Yeah.
beats per minute, 0 beats per minute. So of course, if all your fucking team died, then
Yeah, she went through survivor guilt and all that.
yeah, and then she goes to the machine and tries to ask help, and then that's where she finds out Overwatch has been disbanded. People have started hating Overwatch. Fuck, that's heart-wrenching.
Was she part of the Overwatch team?
Yes.
Oh, before she went to...
Yes, the whole Eco
Antarctica.
Point Antarctica team is an Overwatch
Team like Blackwatch.
yeah,
like,
something like
okay.
that. So yeah,
It adds more flavor to the story and the background.
yeah, it's a good watch for like anyone who likes May, or anyone who likes cartoons or something.
or more info about the world that is Overwatch.
Yeah. It's sad though. It's kind of sad watching this like in the middle part, but yeah.
How would you think you rank it on the short on the
On all
Overwatch
the shorts,
In terms of emotion, it's up there.
it's better than Soldier, definitely. In terms of when you're talking about emotion,
Or just overall, that's just
because
arbitrary personal
what are you
ratings.
looking for in the shorts? Their story or the action? Because this doesn't have much action. The only action this has is her making her gun
Mhm.
and her trying to climb a satellite so that she can upload her data.
Oh.
So that's what she uses her gun for. There's no fighting here.
In terms of overall, I think my favorite short would be Infiltration.
Infiltration.
Sombra.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Because it had a bit of action, it showed the character personalities, and it moved the story.
Yeah.
I think for me.
But if you want like emotion in a short, I think this is one of the top.
It's up there with Bastion.
Yeah. Either this or Bastion is the top when it comes to like heart-wrenching shit.
I'm not sure, but since this is about the news, did you include another Overwatch short, Junkertown?
Did that have a short? I didn't know it had a
Yes.
short because
It's not an official short.
Junkertown is in our gaming news, but I didn't know it had a short.
It's just it's not an official short. It just
Not
showed-
just to show off the map.
No, not even the map. It's just why is it becoming a map with Junkrat and Roadhog returning with their pile
Maybe we can talk about it
of
later.
gold.
I didn't see that actually.
It's not an official short. It's just a part short, part
Just
preview
introduce-
of the map.
okay,
Yeah.
alright. Okay.
Okay, so
No, that's that's probably our shortest cartoon segment for the
in a
past,
while,
for the past 4 or 5 episodes.
yeah.
Because it usually lasts 50 minutes to past an hour, so.
For me, it's really
Speaking of cartoons,
30 minutes.
why don't you?
You don't want
why
to talk
don't
about
you-
the latest.
Yeah, Rick and Morty. Why don't you catch us up?
They talked about
You have
up till the
you have the
recent-
audience or us.
Or at least how you feel
Yeah.
about it. Because you already talked about how you feel about the season last week, if you remember.
Yes.
Like,
How do you
like
feel
how
about
it's
being
moving
more-
away
I
from
just
the.
want that this wars arc to be over. I just want to go back to normal.
Okay.
Okay, so
Maybe opinion in Rick and Morty.
Alright.
okay, so let's
Alright,
move on.
so,
If
yeah,
Mark
let's-
doesn't have anything to add about
I
Rick and
need
Morty,
somebody to talk with.
okay, fine.
So-
I'm just putting this here now. I'll try to catch up within these next few podcasts with Rick and Morty and with Steven, because
Hey.
for Steven, I already have the episodes lined up. I just don't have them in my phone because I primarily watch them on my phone.
Yeah, I'll probably watch season 5 this week. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
Alright. So we had some live action shit. So
Who wants to start?
when you were talking about what we tackled last week, I just
Mhm.
kind of remembered for the live action segment. Arnold watched Kita Kita, and he has his own opinion, so maybe you want to listen to that, and maybe you guys can have a discussion next time.
Is it a positive review? Positive?
Both positives and negatives.
I think I know what the negatives are. The stalker.
Yes.
Yeah, the
I didn't watch it, but I read that.
It has a bit It's a bit stalkery, but
Because he kind of forces his presence
upon
on
the
her.
girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just.
Yeah, you can let Arnold made a good argument. Not argument. He wasn't arguing with anyone. He just made a good point
yeah.
about character driven stories and like writing and
Mhm.
like how this is more character driven, because if you look at the success of the story is the characters interacting with each other, their
Mhm.
relationship. But when you zoom out and you look at the story as
As
a
a
whole,
whole,
it's
yeah.
fucked up. So yeah,
Just a bit.
yeah.
Just a bit. I mean,
I don't have my own opinions on it.
I'm not
for-
defending the writing, but I think it's just a victim of coincidence.
Well, most rom-coms are really creepy as fuck, so it's okay.
Have you watched Kita Kita?
Most rom-coms are creepy if you think about it.
How? I mean, most? How could you generalize that whole genre?
For example, yung the cliche that will throw off the wedding to marry some guy. You know? For example,
How is that creepy?
kind of creepy. Just abandon the one you arranged your marriage.
It shows bad character or bad writing, but how is that
Yeah,
creepy?
that was my problem with that
For me, it's kind of
generalization.
creepy.
Okay.
Alright.
You're willing to throw away the wedding for some guy that you.
No, it means you're a bitch or an asshole.
Or it means you're not sure of your emotions, but for sure at the moment you don't want to marry this guy.
Yeah, but when you say creepy, I was thinking like in a perverted way, or
Well, another example is the one. For
I
example,
would suggest to you
outside the house of the girl, diba? The guy would sing or something. I think that's creepy or something.
yeah, that depends on the person.
Isn't that creepy or something?
it's kind of weird. It's
If
like
the
kinda
girl doesn't
off.
like the guy,
Yeah,
it could be creepy.
it could be creepy, but you can. It's very hard to generalize
Yeah.
the whole genre just with that
Yeah.
one example. But yeah, let's move on.
So,
I just remembered if you think that's creepy, if you want it to be funny, I suggest you just watch the first 2 to 3 episodes of a sitcom that me and Johan really like.
Like?
Yeah, it's called Happy Endings, and it starts with that.
why do I know
Happy
that?
Endings. The series starts off with two friends and their ensemble, and they were supposed to get married,
Why does
but
that
the girl.
sound familiar? Did you guys try to introduce that?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
long
think
time
so.
ago?
I think so, but we didn't watch
I
it.
think Johan gave me episodes, but I deleted it. No, not
You're a jerk.
no, not actively. I mean, it might have been
Like,
on
like,
my,
what
on
is
my,
this, huh?
No, it might have been on my previous laptop,
Ah.
and it had to reformat. So
It's a good series. I like happy endings better than Him Who I Am.
ooh.
Because Him Who I Am is, aside from Marshall, it's just a series full of selfish people who,
Okay, wait. Happy ending. We
Yes.
also talked about it last week
Yeah.
as well. Him I am, where we hate the ending. We hate, not really hate, but it's clear that the last 2 or 3 seasons were not strong.
yeah, but, to play devil's advocate,
You like the
Be-
ending?
at first I really didn't like the
Okay.
ending. I hated it. I hated it from the point of the audience because as the audience, as us, we invest our time and emotions to these characters. Like, why would you invest one whole season for a wedding that
Yes,
is just
yes.
gonna get scrapped
Okay,
up at the
this
ending?
is exactly
But-
what we talked
yeah,
about actually.
but-
The ending would have been good
Mhm.
if the show ended maybe in season 4 or 5
Yeah.
when Ted and Robin were still a strong thing.
Yeah.
But they built up on
They made
him
us fall
and
in love with Ted, with Barney and
Barney
Robin.
and Robin and Ted and the wife.
Yeah.
And then they pulled this off. It's clear that this was their goal from the
Mhm.
start, but they kept going because
And
the
the
more
series
money
keep getting
people like
extended.
it.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
let's keep going. And then they introduced these plots that made the ending not
But-
that good.
After removing myself from that,
Mm.
I have grown to appreciate the new ending because while it was
The new one released
still the old one,
Oh, still
the
the
bad
old one.
ending,
Okay.
what we consider, because
bad to end.
yeah, the bad ending. It's just like
This is fucking visual novel. Him
yeah,
I am.
VN shit. Because after being removed as an audience and removing that, it's a great deconstruction of how story arcs work in sitcoms. Because in real life, you
Yeah.
don't get happy endings. The people you love usually die. You make sacrifices for the person you love that end up not bearing any value, and life moves on.
Yeah.
So I've grown to appreciate the original ending, the bad original ending from as a writer, but as an audience, I still hate it.
Yeah. Because it was
Yeah.
so sudden. Like, oh, we've got
Yeah, in terms of the
9 years worth of episodes, and then we've got that few minutes of I'm going back to Robin.
blue whore.
Come on, man. All right, enough. Of my
If you distance yourself and think of it as a writer
okay.
and how to make TV shows that you don't get everything you want, this is the real deal. Sometimes life just ends this way, and I've grown to love it because of that factor on how it deconstructed the sitcom ending.
Okay.
That life is a bitch,
Yeah.
and it will hurt you just like it hurt us as an audience.
Yeah. And then
Going-
other things that can hurt you are the defenders.
Wait.
Oh
Before,
shit!
before you segue,
Are you fucking up my segue, man?
wait.
What?
Yeah, I'm still not done with happy endings.
Okay, all right.
It's just a good show, and
Has it ended?
yes, and it
Yes,
got
happy
sadly
ending
it got cancelled. It's a fun
Oh,
year.
it wasn't a happy ending.
Yeah, it wasn't a happy ending.
Oh.
It's a funnier sitcom than Him Who I Am.
Okay.
I think it has more characters in terms of
More main characters or
Uh,
more
the
characters?
characters in terms of plots and how
Okay.
they interact with each other
Right.
and the world, the setting, and it shows one of the originally written and thing I appreciate, the gay character, because it doesn't write the gay character as being flamboyant, as being, hey, I'm gay,
He's
He's
a
a real-
he's a classic male
person
just gay.
that is just gay.
Yeah.
Because in real life,
That's how a lot of gays,
gays are.
Because
Yeah.
being gay doesn't mean that you have to act like a girl.
Yeah.
It just means that you're a guy who likes other guys.
Yes. So at least watch it for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of guys.
Guys. Sorry for making up your
No,
segue.
no,
Wait,
no.
Defenders that?
Yeah,
okay,
let's go. Let's
go
dive
to
into it.
Defenders.
People still hate Danny Rand in the Defenders. Can you defend that?
I'm not gonna defend it. I'm just
Gonna
gonna.
accept it.
I'm gonna say that's what he's being written as.
As a douche, as people you want to hate.
Not really you want to hate, but if you're
He's like
comparing,
the Ted.
if you're
He's like the Ted from him.
if you're comparing him to the other heroes,
Mhm.
he's obviously inexperienced, rash, not really arrogant. Just he's hot-headed.
Mhm.
That's just it. His hot-headedness leads to trouble. It leads to trouble. It leads to just talk.
Is he like the load of the defenders? They
Not,
carry his weight, or can he hold his own in a
Well,
fight?
of course, he can hold him.
Yeah, in a fight, but does
And
he?
it also doesn't help that
Yeah.
he is the goal of the villains. They need him.
Oh yeah, because the defenders, the main characters are the hand, or is the hand.
The main enemy is called the Hand. They're trying to unlock a door, and they need the Iron Fist to do that.
Ah,
So
I got spoiled. So can you just is Electra back?
yes,
Okay.
Elektra was resurrected at the end of Iron Fist,
Mm.
and she is the main. No, she's not the main. Okay, the Hand itself is the main antagonist as a
Yeah,
group, and she's
yeah.
in the Hand, so obviously she's gonna be fighting everyone. It was a good show, but it's a good superhero group show.
Okay.
But as I read this article in the internet, and it made sense when I read it. The Defenders brings its own thing, and it feels more like a sequel to Iron Fist, where
Oh.
not
Sorry,
not
sorry,
not
yeah,
really but the feel
Okay.
and the type of show that they're trying to go for feels like the better Iron Fist, but actually yeah. Oh, but yes.
yeah. Okay.
You know
Oh,
how
but okay, let's
you know
see.
how putting good on a bad thing makes it better,
Mhm.
but
It still doesn't
taking the
cancel
good
out.
and putting it on the bad kind of makes the good less.
Yeah.
That's how it works. You lost the special touch of the other shows
Mhm.
because they all had their own stuff. Like Daredevil's main thing was the clash between his desires and his will with his beliefs and his moral wishes. Like he feels like he doesn't want to fight.
Mm.
He knows that he should be fighting. He'd be focusing on his loved ones, on his work, but he can't help it.
Okay.
He wants to be Daredevil deep down. Like he can't ignore people in trouble. Jessica Jones is about like her moving on from her past and trying to find a way to get past this
Trauma.
unbeatable villain.
Okay.
Like, trying to be smart, trying to solve a mystery.
Mhm.
Luke Cage is about racial conflict. By putting these three characters, not just them, but putting all the stories together, it makes the Iron Fist setting better, but you lose the special touch that the other three had.
Ah.
So,
okay.
It's still a good show, especially if you're invested in the Defenders group. So I still say watch it.
Can I skip?
You need to
Damn it.
watch
Uh, I-
Daredevil season 2 and Iron Fist
Oh.
because
I was willing to watch the other three. I don't want to move past the slug that is Iron Fist.
Daredevil 2 and Iron Fist are clearly the setup for the Defenders.
Okay.
Because those 2 seasons of the entire Defenders block
Mhm.
are the
Are you
hand-
done? Are you done with Defenders?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 8 episodes. It's really short. Daredevil season 2 and Iron Fist are the 2 seasons of the shows
Mhm.
that have the Hand as the enemy.
Okay.
So they are the clear like setup for Defenders.
Because for Marvel's Netflix series, the only thing I finished is Daredevil.
Season 1.
Yeah.
Or season 2 as well.
Season 1 and 2.
Okay, alright.
I really like The Punisher.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, good news for you.
Yeah, I
At the
think.
end of episode 8 was the trailer for Punisher.
Yes!
So
Yes!
That should
Yeah.
be coming either late this year or early next year. There's no date on
Yeah,
the
I
trailer itself.
love John.
Yeah,
Is it
yeah,
John Bernthal or just the guy? The guy.
Yeah. So-
And speaking of 8 episodes,
Hey, you talked about this.
yes, I finally watched and finished Stranger Things over the course of 5 hours. I got it from a coworker last night. Good thing that there wasn't any internet. I live like a caveman, so what do?
You watch things that you have on
I
file.
watched Stranger Things. I now appreciate it for the show that it is.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different. It's good. It mixes sci-fi horror with a murder mystery.
Yeah.
With kids doing things. I don't know, kids. Yeah, it's just a really good.
It's multiple kinds of thrillers in one.
Yeah, it's the murder mystery with the kids. It's the sci-fi thriller horror with the sheriff and the mother with a bit of poltergeist because
with demons and shit.
with demons and the lights and crazy supernatural things happening, and it also throws in like Mike Myers stuff with the teens setting traps and all that. Yeah. I was really surprised how they melded those things into one series. Wow. Yes, it is a very good show. It is a very good show. I have nothing but love for it.
Finally fucking watched it. Because
you had no one to talk to.
No, last week we learned that Josh watched both Stranger Things and Durarara.
Oh,
so
nice.
Last week was kind of like, oh hey, finally someone else in the group.
It's just like me with you guys in sitcom. With comedies. It's a really good show. Aside from that, speaking of other Netflix things, I am now ready for season 3 of Narcos. I have finished season 1 and 2.
When season
The Ballad, it comes out September 1.
Okay.
The Ballad of Pablo Escobar. It just talks about his rise and fall. Now the main guys, the DEA agents, are now after the Cali cartel. They are the cartel that took over after Pablo Escobar died. So it's a different kind of thing. It's more. It's not just contained in Colombia. It now has plots which intertwine with the U.S. because most of the show happened in Colombia, while the DEA agents, the Drug Enforcement Agency or Administration, forgot what that meant, was in the hunt for Pablo Escobar. So it's more of the same thing, but it's a good adaptation, or it's not really adaptation. It's a good take on real life events. If you're interested for that kind of thing, it's one of the non-fiction fiction series that I really enjoyed in a long time.
Okay. Right. About Stranger Things, how do you feel about Nancy still ending up?
I like Steve.
I do too.
He's a better interest than creepy John.
Yeah.
John is the better. He's not a sidekick. He has his own thing, but
he is like.
They have that. They have that tension.
Yeah, I really thought that
I like him being better as Bash Brothers. Like, I got your back.
Yeah, okay.
Like, Steve is the romantic interest, and they are the duo.
Yeah, I thought that they would go the usual. It's an anime route now.
Yeah,
the usual anime route of
the pretty boy versus the troubled boy.
Girl was with the douche. And then they have trouble, they break up, and then the childhood friend guy comes in, and they have a connection, because they're childhood friends. Their families are friends.
Their families are friends.
Yeah.
Beginning the story, I expected them to be exes. I thought they were exes, but they weren't.
No, they're family friends, so they were. And then
I think Steve is just a good guy with douchey friends.
Yeah, he redeemed himself.
Yeah, I hated Tommy. That asshole.
Because immediately after finishing Stranger Things, I go to the internet, I read some comments and shit. Like, people saying that, no, she still ended up with the douche. No, he redeemed himself. If you, go back and rewatch, he was actually fighting his friends when he was,
he helped to clean
he cleaned the shit that his friend wrote, yeah.
And what made me think that he redeemed himself the most, he got into this crazy shit. He saw the monster.
Yeah, it came back.
He had the chance to just run and book it, but he came back. And he saved John
Yeah,
with that fucking epic baseball
I
bat.
was actually really impressed when he came back. I thought it was gonna be the stupid jock douche who would just run away.
Yeah.
In
I
the
thought
heat of-
he would be taken
Ah.
when he left the two in the house. But yeah, he redeemed himself. I really like Steve.
I was gonna say, kind of shocking for it to have a good ending, but no, Barb's still dead.
Yeah,
I was
Barb's
gonna
still-
say no casualties. Oh shit, no.
Dude, that was traumatizing with the slug or the slug coming out of Barb's corpse
Ah, yeah.
that tied into
Mm.
Will's ending.
Ah, yeah, when he
When he coughed up.
Yeah. So, have you watched? Oh no, of course you haven't watched it. You're on the internet.
I've seen the trailers.
Okay.
The trailer for season 2 is actually good.
Did you see that the giant Cthulhu like
Oh,
alien shit?
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I really want
It's
to
the
see
portal opening.
how we end up with that scene. That's
I think Will is gonna try,
or
he's bringing the upside down.
becomes one of those, or he becomes a
Yeah.
hybrid. Oh, we'll see.
He becomes the new no face man. I don't know. No,
No.
I don't think. I'm still the last end. I'm still waiting for how 11 is gonna go back into this, because Hop left some waffles and egos on that
Yeah.
icy bin thing.
And in the trailer, they show Will kind of like maybe interacting with 11, but there's nothing confirmed. Yeah.
Regarding that show, I didn't fall in love with Barb. I didn't hate her, but I wanted to know why do the fans love Barb so much?
No, they do. I didn't see that part. I don't know.
Yeah, they were really
I have no-
into Barb coming back. I don't know.
I have no opinions on Barb as well.
Yeah, because I think she was just there for like one episode.
Yeah, she is there for you to sympathize with the townspeople and with Nancy because you're
Yeah.
your best friend. But there's really nothing else for Barb to be part of.
Yeah.
So glad you finally watched it.
After a year,
Has it been a year?
yeah, I saw the title card 2016.
Ah, okay.
So you have been clamoring for me to watch it for over a year.
That opening's still good. It's simple.
Yes.
But it's
And the transition from the opening to the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So should you guys start
Alright.
your shit show of the week?
GOT episode 6. Was it episode 6 or 7? 6, right?
7 by 6.
Was it
7
6?
is 7 is this.
Alright, Vid 7 leak.
Not yet.
No, it's not yet. Well, it won't matter because
The
it's coming up.
script leak.
It's coming. Oh, okay.
I know what's gonna happen in 7.
It's coming up in two
If
days,
it's gonna
so.
be real.
Alright, so episode 6, you finally kind of see it. The fast forward of the transitions.
Yes, I saw it when the birds quickly came to Daenerys, far in Dragonstone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too far. That's all the way across the continent. You can't.
But they're birds.
No. I talked about this last week where I no longer have a problem with that happening because maybe they're just implying time passes in between. What my problem is it's bad editing and transition.
That you don't think time passes
Yes,
in between.
it feels like scene 1, scene 2. Where just few minutes pass.
Kasi the main problem is spoilers.
We talk about GOT spoilers on a weekly
Okay,
basis.
John and crew are at the circle, right?
Yeah.
So if the bird, if it took the time from Gendry running to the
run.
wall, sending
Oh,
the
he's
bird,
back now.
Yeah.
Blacksmith's son.
Gendry running to the wall, sending the bird. It should take like 3 months.
Sending the bird going to
It
Dragonstone,
should take like 2 weeks at least.
and then Daenerys going to the wall, finding Jon.
Yes. They don't have supplies, so they should have died
They
like.
should have started. They should have frozen to death.
Yes. Never mind the zombies.
Yeah.
So yeah, it feels like the entire content is smaller now.
Yes. It feels like traveling between here to the next city instead of
Here
states
to
other states.
here to the northern part of the Philippines
Yeah.
or something
They're
like
getting
that.
lazy. It's too obvious.
Yeah.
You really feel it being rushed.
Rush.
Yeah, it's
Really?
it's gonna be done.
I
They
mean,
want this
I
to be
think
over.
playing devil's advocate because yeah, of course, why not? You've been accustomed to how realistic and slow the slog is when
Yes,
traveling
that's
from the first 5 seasons.
they
That right now,
yeah
because if the series started with that bam bam
yeah
bam
they've
bam, you
built,
would have been.
they've built
Mhm.
up that this is the standard. Like if
Yeah.
there's a travel scene, they're
There-
gonna show
there
a
will
good
be traveling.
chunk of the travel scene.
Like at least a fourth of the episode traveling.
2-3 episodes for the travel.
Mm.
Because what do we say this?
But I think this season and the last season is just gonna be the best hits album. Of
yeah.
Plotline, important stuff.
But
no nuance, no silent scenes. No.
Okay, prior to this episode, I would have agreed where, yeah, it's just, bad transitioning, the editings, they should have put more scenes to show the passage of time. But with what Joe said, what was happening while, what was implied to be happening during the fast forward, it couldn't have happened like that because they should have been dead. They should have died.
No time to ask why.
Yeah, because for the previous fast travel scenes, you could just easily say, yeah, they were traveling for
A week.
like a week, but they just fast tracked it. There was nothing contradicting the idea that they did travel that long.
Why should have Daenerys died? They didn't
No,
have
no,
any
not
food.
Daenerys.
Who?
Jon Snow and his group. Jon Snow and his group is in like a mound,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're surrounded by thin ice where there's water underneath and
Yeah.
they're gonna drown, and zombies.
Oh. So how did
The travel between Gendry running to the wall, them writing a letter, sending the Raven to Dragonstone, Daenerys getting her dragons ready, going to the wall, and then finding Jon's group, that would not have happened in
a day.
few hours.
Okay, the distance between the wall and Dragonstone is like the top of the Philippines to Mindanao.
Yeah.
That's the distance. In
Yeah, a bird would have taken at
Month.
least
2 weeks, 2
at least a
months?
week, not a month. At least
Yeah,
a week.
that's distance. So, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause no bird is gonna be able to fly straight for that long. It's gonna rest. It's gonna. God.
So, yeah, this is really bad.
Oh, so that's why you said that Jon Snow should have died in that lake.
He should have died by starvation.
Yeah.
Never mind
or
the zombies.
or hypothermia. Hypothermia is a fast fucker.
Yeah, coming from a medical guy.
Even if you just look at the fucking scene where snow is everywhere, fucking hypothermia is gonna kill them like a bitch.
Another bad thing about this episode is the ship has sailed, and I don't really support that ship. That sucks.
What ship?
Daenerys x Jon Snow. It's not that I don't support it, it's just that it's so rushed.
I would have liked that if they were forced to marry. Okay, they don't. It's not a love. It's a loveless marriage. But with what's going on, it's gonna be a very fairy tale like they like each other and they get married.
Yeah, maybe not forced to marry, but strategic.
Aren't
Like,
they? Aren't they? Not siblings? Are they related?
Yes,
They're probably related.
I'm okay with that because it's Game of Thrones, so I basically accepted it.
Yeah, I would have preferred it more if they started off as a strategic wedding. Like, no, I'm not gonna take the north from you. We're gonna combine our forces. Yeah, I will have you as my king. No. They have like prolonged eye-to-eye contact and holding hands.
Really?
Yeah.
In
It's
this
annoying.
kind of show.
Yes.
You don't have to bend the knee to me. Just marry me. Non-chanting.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I wanted. Something impersonal.
Mm.
Something believable. Because this pales in comparison to past romances, specifically Ygritte.
Yeah.
They had a good romance back in like season 2, season 3. You could believe Jon Snow was
Actually,
so sad when
yeah.
he dies.
Falling in love with a wildling.
Oh,
Is she
yeah,
a
that's
wildling?
so romantic and shit. It's good. That's
Yeah.
good romance.
But it was written well.
Didn't he break his vow in that fucking game?
Everybody breaks their vow on the Night's Watch.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
Everybody have sex with random girls. Actually, the
Was
vow,
there ever a gay Night Watch character? No.
I don't think they showed anything.
it would have been okay, but the point is, the vow makes it clear they won't have marriages, they won't have children, and having having sex with women is not actually mentioned. So they can have sex with women. That's not children.
Okay.
And they have contraception in Game of Thrones.
What, do they chew a flower?
Some kind of
Or do
herb.
they cut their dicks off?
Yeah.
The great choice.
This season feels like fan fiction. That's just it.
The whole series feels like...
I'm still I'm still invested. I'm gonna finish it, and
yeah,
I still
because you're already in there.
and
What
I
there's
still
to do.
like a lot of the things that are happening,
Oh, okay.
but just the general writing and pacing, it's fan fiction, dude.
One more thing. They should have killed Drogon, not Viserys. Who the fuck cares about Viserion, okay?
No one. That's
No
why
one.
he died. I told you, it's fan fiction, dude.
If you're gonna kill a dragon, go for the balls and kill Drogon. Okay? Drogon is the only dragon that we spent a considerable amount of time with.
Okay,
So killing him would be
Hey,
the
Papa
best.
George signed off on this shit. I think the showrunners are simply
But they
following
could have.
the
the show,
the main plot.
the showmakers,
But they rushed it.
Yeah, okay.
I can understand that they rushed it.
The showmakers have, I think they have major plot points from George R. R. Martin. As in, this happens, this happens, this
yeah.
happens, this is the ending. You guys, you fill in the blanks yourselves.
And they couldn't fill in the blanks.
If Viserion was going to die, they should have developed Viserion more. Make
it sadder.
it
They
sadder.
didn't show Viserion.
I mean,
That's all.
make Daenerys spend more time with Viserion.
Yeah.
At least for this season, not just kill him off.
Yeah, the audience isn't built enough
Yeah.
in a
And
relationship with that dragon.
People are defending the Night King's decision on shooting Viserion instead of Drogon. How do you feel about it? I think it's just lazy
It's
writing.
people just bullshitting.
Yeah,
Like with Arya last season, right? They were defending Arya's decision for, he should have died. That's not Arya, the one who was swimming in the sewage with the wound, right?
Okay.
People defend that shit, pero apparently next episode was revealed that she's just stupid.
You think Arya is a faceless man?
That was people theorizing that she
yeah.
was an imposter, but in the next episode it was revealed that she was just dumb. So that's kind of annoying. So actually another problem with this is
You expect more from what the series is currently
Yes,
giving you.
we've got 5. Even season 6 had stronger writing than this. So let's say we have 5.5 seasons worth of good pacing and writing. And
What does this season do right? The action scenes,
just rushing things, using special effects to hide their writing competency. They're using CG to hide their failures. Oh, dragons! Oh.
so harsh of a critic.
There's-
I think because you guys have stuck around with this series for 10 years now. You expect more.
The first few seasons relied on writing, on good
yeah,
dialogue.
okay. I was just about to talk about this. Going back to the Kita discussion, the first 5 seasons were about the writing and the story. Now it's becoming character driven.
And the dragons and
And the
bullshit.
dragons and my pairing, my ship.
Yeah, because the first 5 seasons were adapted from a really good source material. Now they're just following plot points.
Another problem is Jon should have died in this episode. Jon is the most represents the hero archetype. He's like the thing that the Game of Thrones should kill by now. He makes so many mistakes. He's like Robb, somehow even worse because he's not a good commander. He should have died. I think the should have died is that Night King raising him. Like, it's kind of a fallen hero archetype. It's like an Arthas type.
Arthas from Warcraft 3. Okay?
Jon should have died and been raised as a White Walker, and he would ride Viserion as the undead Frostwyrm. It would be fucking cool, and it would be like a deconstruction. You didn't expect that, Jon dying again. But it's like, it's part of the Night King plan. With that, the Night King have a reason for not killing Jon right there and there. They were baiting everyone to go to the north. So that he will have the dragon and he will have Jon Snow.
Who's the Night King again? He's
The frosted guy.
the javelin guy.
Yeah, the javelin guy.
He's the guy from the memes.
He's the Rich King. He's the Rich King.
Did you see the meme about Pokemon?
No.
There's a meme about Pokemon because Viserion is a dragon.
Yeah.
He's dragon and he's flying.
His eye. Ice the
Times 2 the dragon, times 2 the flying, times 4, bitch!
Quadruple weakness to ice. You die.
God damn it.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Okay.
Well,
About this season, well, we've got one more episode, but just,
So what are your hopes for the last
No.
season? You don't have any more hopes, just finish it
it's gonna
and
be
be done.
I think I can say that it's gonna be very Hollywood-like,
Yes,
predictable.
yes,
Everything
yes.
will
Yes,
just
yes,
go.
One of the good things about GOT, what drove the story is everyone could
Everyone
die.
yeah.
Everyone is a possible casualty. You don't know who to root for. Now, no, John's not gonna die. He's gonna make it to the last episode. If ever he's gonna die, it's gonna be the last 2 episodes. Daenerys isn't gonna die from that. Oh, you know who can die? Maybe that
Random guy.
priest. The random
not important.
guys. Yeah.
I think this was my point in John's
The
show.
dragon that didn't have any development. Kill that.
Yeah, I think that this was my point last 2 weeks ago when Paul was there. I was trashing Jon Snow because he represents a problem with the series currently. So yeah, he has too much plot armor. Every stupid shit he did is being tolerated.
Yeah, at the beginning of the season when you talked about it, I still didn't kind of agree, but when they started with the fast travel, I could see that, it's not written well. And the formula's breaking off. Yeah, I'm agreeing more with you now.
The thing that drove it off was the lake scene. Because the lake scene John was supposed to die. It wasn't supposed to go that fast, and this season's holes are starting to show with that.
I started seeing it with the very first fast travel scene. Like that shit already like awakened something in me. There's something wrong with this fucking season. He kind of said this in the first discussion of the season. It's becoming wish fulfillment now. Where all the ships that people wanted, there we go. Tormund became honest with his feelings to the other guys. Oh yeah, I like Brienne. No.
Then we have the Avengers.
Yeah.
That's also a meme, right?
I mean, they combined all the unknown characters into one place to go to the north for some stupid reason. The reason for going to the north is to take one white to show Cersei the White Walkers real. Which that's a stupid one. They could have used the army and threatened Cersei, if you don't join us, die. And they would capitulate it easily. Because Cersei, nobody likes really Cersei in the Lannister king. It's not.
Oh no, in the world.
Oh, nobody likes him. Yeah. They could easily capitulate the kingdom if they threatened it. That's a good plan and safe plan. But they resorted to this stupid plan of taking one right from the north, just one white.
And if it dies along the way.
Yeah, it's bad.
Was this the episode with the guy with the flaming sword?
Yes.
Is the sword magic? Is it always flaming? I'm sorry.
I read that the dead guy, the one with the flaming sword, has magic blood because he's like Jon. He was raised from the dead. He's a fire
use his blood.
His blood is magic. So I think Jon can do that.
At first, I thought maybe their swords were coated with something
with oil and flame. Okay.
But when he did it like 3 times, then that's when I realized that's just fucking magic now.
I accepted this.
It's clear that magic exists in Game of Thrones.
People should have converted to the fire god a long time ago. It's this kind of magic.
Yeah,
the god with results.
Yes,
especially if they're fighting the god of frost.
The Night King is a god, or
well, I mean, the guy uses ice, and we've seen the results of fire against the undead. It works. It's the only thing that works, except for Dragon Glass.
I expected mass conversions in the 17 years.
Okay, so they could firebomb those white things and then
I'd love to say to John, hey John, Dragon Glass is limited, right? You're having such a problem mining it. You know what works? Fire. You know what's fire? This guy. You just have 100 knights with flaming swords.
Yes, convert to the fire god. He's working.
Oh shit. He works.
What happened?
No. It just fell. Alright.
And where's the Dragon Glass that they mined last a few episodes? Didn't they use it?
Isn't Dragon Glass a real thing in our world?
I see Jorah having 2 daggers. That's it. That's all I saw.
They didn't go to the north. They're intending to fight White Walkers without bringing Dragon Glass. What the fuck?
Dragon Glass is just obsidian, right?
Yes,
But yeah,
in-
what did
in
they
our-
do with the dragon?
I don't
glass?
know. They
Did
just
bring
ignored
it?
it to
Did
make
they
it more
bring
exciting.
Did they bring it to the wall or did they send it to the north?
I don't know.
Did they send it to Winterfell?
Nobody went. They were
Yeah, it wasn't mentioned.
fucking idiots. They didn't send the goods to
I
the.
like the fact that this series is getting you so mad, but you just hate watching
Because
it at this point.
If they brought the dragon glass to the wall, why didn't they make weapons first before going out?
Stupid shits.
Alright.
Oh wait, you said Gendry is back. How did he get off that boat?
Yeah, Gendry is another vision.
Okay. Eman and I talked. Okay, I like Gendry. I like his action scene with the hammer and shit. So me rooting for a Baratheon again. But his reveal is so stupid. Do you want to know where he was hiding after all this time?
In a boat.
Where he was in the first place.
Ooh, they didn't expect.
Yes, that's it. They wouldn't expect me to come back.
Yes, I think that's visual limited. There's no reason for Gendry. He has no purpose. He's wish fulfillment.
Because he's a blacksmith.
He's a-
He wants to make shit.
He's a meme. He's a meme. The memes are invading yesterday's.
They did the meme in the show. I thought you'd still be rowing by now. Ah,
They're using memes now. Fuck.
Dude, your glasses.
I like the fact that you guys are so invested in this. It pisses
The
me
memes
off.
are invading the elections. The memes are invading our shows. This is dangerous.
Alright.
They might
guys.
invade my house.
Okay, last topic for GOT before we move on.
I am still glad I didn't watch this show.
The memes are mistake. Are a mistake.
Okay, last topic. The moment this happened, I already thought to myself, okay, I want to ask Mark this. What do you feel about Benjen sacrificing himself? Not riding the horse. Do you think the horse would not have handled those two?
What are you talking about? Okay. What is this? What is this?
Because,
Maybe they're going for speed.
because
They want to get faster to the wall to make John safe or something.
the White Walkers weren't even like running after.
To be sure. I'll just give them a pass,
Yeah.
okay? I'll give them a pass.
For
I'll try to forgive them for this part. Okay, let's not...
Can you let me in what this shit is?
so
There's a guy.
on the lake, right, with the
Mhm.
mound. Daenerys escaped with everyone on her dragon, except Jon, because Jon. God damn it! One more point. Jon had enough time to have a staring match with the Night King.
That's it.
Why didn't he ride the fucking dragon? They weren't being attacked and shit, and Drogon could have fire breathed the fucking White Walkers.
See, this is why we didn't trust Jon Snow. He should have died in the Battle of the Bastards. It's not good.
I just
okay?
suddenly remembered.
He's not a great commander.
Okay, so
He's stupid
yes.
as fuck.
Hear me for context. Okay,
Yeah,
so like there's zombies around,
Yeah.
right? And everyone's trying to ride the dragon. The dragon's breathing fire, and John's fighting back.
Dragon's breathing fire. Is it melting the lake?
No, it's not.
What?
Okay, let's not get into that.
What?
Let's not get into that even. All right, so John's like fighting off so that they can get in, right?
Yeah.
then there's-
Like the dragon is the car, and
Yeah.
I'll protect you,
Yeah.
people.
There was after that, there
Mhm.
was this lull moment. I'd say it was a few seconds, maybe even 30 seconds, where Jon had a staring match with the Night King.
While he was fighting his
No
moves.
one's fighting anymore.
Okay.
He's not fighting anyone. No one's charging at him. It was the perfect time for him to run back to the dragon and for the dragon to fly away. But no, you know what he does? He charges deeper into the army.
Look at that exasperated sigh.
This is
from
too
Mark.
Hollywood. The good hero trying to kill the... Shits. Stupid shits.
I love the fact.
Stupid shits.
Alright, let's not even get
Okay,
back
fine,
to,
fine.
let's not even get back to
Fine.
the point that
He,
I was...
he rushes.
He rushes in.
Yeah, and then
And then, go without me, you have to go.
Fucking plot armor is protecting
Yeah,
him.
and then,
what's with the horse and this dude?
okay, Jon Snow survived it all.
Okay,
He survived the assault, because he fell to the lake, but he got out.
with no hypothermia,
Yes.
no fine. Let's move
And,
on.
then his uncle came. His clearly half undead uncle who has powers now
Hmm.
came with a horse. And then he put Jon on the horse and go. Come with me, uncle. No, I have to save you time. And then the zombies came at him.
So what's the point of the
So
entire
is, how,
series?
is he now dead, or is he still
I
undead?
think
He's probably dead.
the problem is why did they do all of that?
Wait, is John
If-
undead?
No.
I mean,
But he
Yes, no, I don't
Yeah,
know.
the
came back to life.
the thing is, I think he's an undead.
Yeah.
The thing, what's the point of the entire scene if John was going to back in the wall anyways?
Yeah.
What's the point? So he can have some sexy alone time with
Just-
Daenerys. I
Yes,
can
so-
tolerate this.
So that one, there can be tension between her and Daenerys, and two, so that they could kill off another character, Benjen.
They could
I
have just ignore Benjen. That would have been a better choice than
I
this stupid
really
shit.
thought Benjen's death was pointless and stupid, because I doubt that the horse would have slowed down with those two, especially with the speed of the undead. I don't think they're that
That's
fast.
just magic and shit.
Yeah.
Stupid fucks.
Oh, the White Walkers are just frozen zombies?
Were there any scenes of them running, as in like
They can run.
sprinting?
Last season.
They
I
can
don't
they
remember.
run as fast as like Left
The
4
Death
Dead
of Hodor.
zombies?
Oh,
They
right.
were very fast.
I think their speed just adjusts with the plot.
Yes.
Anyway, that's it. We can keep bashing this season longer than this, but let's stop it because God,
Oh god.
Yeah.
At least this season had the Euron Greyjoy entrance. That's
Why did
memorable
they
part.
just respect and stop the season and
and
wait
for the books
wait
because
for
George
old man.
R. R. Martin takes 30 years to write one book. I'm exaggerating, but it takes him so long. And he might even die before the books come out.
Well, at least he got rich before he died. Did they pay him?
Yes.
I hope they did. I hope he gets royalties
Probably.
from this adaptation.
It's gonna die anyway. What's the point?
Alright,
God.
let's get into
What will you do with your life now that this thing will be over in a year?
I'll be continuing life and playing video games and watching other series. Right.
You
But
think,
there's gonna be a spin-off for this series.
Maybe a prequel, right?
you think I should start Breaking Bad?
You haven't watched Breaking Bad?
No.
Oh shit.
No.
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't
It's
watched
good.
The Wire, I haven't watched Breaking Bad.
Oh, I haven't watched The Wire as well. But I think, yeah, Breaking Bad is really good. If you want,
I want to be a sitcom guy.
If you
I'm
want-
filling my time with
okay,
sitcoms.
if you want a feel-bad show that's good, as in, the feel-bad doesn't make you feel like it's a bad show. Like, this is so bad. It's so good, That's Breaking
it's
Bad.
a villain protagonist, right? Yeah,
He's
a villain.
not a villain, but he's not a good person.
How is he a hero?
He's not a hero. I'm not saying he's a hero.
So he's a villain. He's a conflicted man.
Yeah, because do you always have to be one of either? I don't think so.
Technically, in writing, you have to be the protagonist or the antagonist.
No, he's the protagonist, but he's not a hero.
Yeah, he's the protagonist, but he's doing bad things.
Because when you say villain, I think someone who's actively trying to, maybe, wreak havoc in society
Wait,
or ruin people's lives.
Wait. You've finished Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
So I implore you to watch Narcos.
Okay.
It's a drug show, and you're following the people trying to catch him and the villain at the same time.
But
Similar to Breaking
with
Bad.
regards to Game of Thrones, which spin-off would you choose?
A prequel or a sequel? I don't know. Maybe a prequel.
I would have for the prequel. I would choose Dance of Dragons. You know that
The book is a prequel? The
is
Dance
that-
of Dragons is a prequel?
the war called the Dance of
Ah,
Dragons.
Is that about, which story is that about?
It's about the Targaryen civil war. It's about the green rose versus the black rose.
What's the name of all the books again? Because the books
I
have
don't know the name
the books
of the
have
books.
badass titles.
Like, a Game of Thrones, a Storm of Swords,
Clash of Kings.
a Clash of Kings,
If you want a summary of the Dance of Dragons, there's a YouTube.
the Drop of Beats.
That's not real.
There's a YouTube animated version of the Dance of Dragons that you could watch. It's
The
like
Darkest Danks, I don't know.
kasi every season is packaged. Every season you can buy DVDs. They're packaged with an animated history of Game of Thrones.
Mm.
So you can watch the history of the Children of the
Oh yeah, I
Forest,
think you
and
talked about this
Yes.
before.
You could watch the Dance of Dragons. And
Okay.
the great thing about Dance of Dragons, it has dragons, of course, right?
A Storm
But-
of Shits? I don't know.
But it was a chaotic war. They're constantly shifting alliances like the Game of Thrones. that's the only part that's sort of a little bit better than
The series is named after the first book, right? The first book is Game of Thrones.
No, it's A Song in Fire. Song of Fire. No.
That's
I think Game of Thrones is the second one.
Game of Thrones is the first book.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, the overarching story is A Song of Fire and Ice,
Yeah.
A Game of Thrones. Okay.
Anyways, yung Dance of Dragons has a more complicated plot because of the shifting alliances, which is a little bit better than the war of Robert Baratheon's war, diba? It's a lot more complicated. Both sides are not actually very good. They're just both Targaryens fighting for themselves. So, and it has dragons, not just one, like 12 dragons fighting for dominance.
But if George is not writing it, then it will
There's-
turn out like this.
The Targaryens, the Dance of Dragons is already set in stone. There's already books upon it. So,
There are books?
well, history books about the Game of Thrones.
No. Did George write
Yes.
this?
Yeah.
Okay.
The World of Ice
As
and
in
Fire.
their history in the lore. Written history of that lore by George himself.
Okay.
That
At least there's
was
that.
just not done in the show.
Okay.
And the history of Game of Thrones is not actually that developed in the show, right? So they can, you won't still know what will happen in the game, in Dance of Dragons. So yeah, that's my
A blast of cocks. My mind is just
Something of something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my favorite one. This is legit. No, this isn't bullshit. The Feast of Crows. It sounds good.
It's Edge. That's
Yeah,
why I like it.
I know.
Edge Lord.
You'd think that my favorite would be A Storm of Swords. Fuck no, it's a Feast of Crows.
Dapat
Edge
Murder of
Lord.
Crows tayo. Kasi Murder is the
Yeah, Murder is the group.
It's super cool, right?
Feast of Crows is the one adapting the Purple Wedding?
Yeah.
Purple is Joffrey, right?
Yeah.
They color it because, children.
Alright, fuck that.
Okay, let's go to
Let's
news.
get into some news. Alright, speaking of Stranger Things a while ago.
Wow.
The creator of Stranger Things, Ross and Matt Duffer, have explained that they are planning a 4-season show. They didn't confirm if the 3rd or 4th season are still gonna be about the same characters, but they have ideas for up to 4 seasons. So, yeah, and season 3 is in the works.
Okay, wow.
Wait, season 2 is over.
No,
No,
season
it's
2
not yet-
is
it's not yet live.
it's gonna come out this month. No,
October
September.
27.
Oh wow. Okay.
Next month. Alright. I don't want to call it season 2.
Oh.
Yeah, there's
So
nothing here really.
just it's gonna end on the 4th season,
They want it to end in the 4th season.
but only the 3rd season has been
Yeah,
confirmed.
3 is
Has-
in the works. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, maybe they're writing.
Yeah, so 3 has been picked up by Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
I still hope it's gonna be less than 10 episodes because
Yeah, it works for.
it works
this
as a
kind of-
miniseries. Yeah.
And at least the writers know how they want it to end. Like, they know they want it in 4 seasons. They're not gonna, let it. You're not gonna milk it.
Okay.
Alright. And then, there's gonna be a Joker origin movie with quote unquote some big name talent behind it.
Seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, Martin's, Scorsese.
Yeah, it's Martin Scorsese.
More Scorsese.
Scorsese.
Sorry,
He's the guy who directed and made The Wolf of Wall Street,
Oh.
Money Never Sleeps, a lot of big name movies.
Okay. He's to produce the untitled movie about Joker.
And that's it.
Yeah, Warner Brothers is planning to begin the plan of Batman's spin-offs with Joker's origin story.
But it's gonna be directed by the guy who made The Hangover, so I'm not sure if it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be written by the guy who wrote 8 Mile with Eminem.
He just wakes up, yo, I got these cars.
I never watched Suicide Squad.
Actually,
I only know the stupid Joker laugh with this. Where he has a tattoo on his hand.
what does it say again? Like,
Damaged, broken,
was damaged, broken, or like
Mama's boy.
straight edge.
Oh god.
Joker's tattoo just says straight edge.
Okay, let's move on from this.
Yeah, I'm listing that. Fuck that, man. I want to list that as well.
Straight
this
edge.
thing would work.
Joker's-
I have a
Joker's
theory.
tattoo is straight edge.
Yeah.
I have a theory.
Yeah.
The charm of Joker.
Oh shit! I fucked up. I forgot to switch the screen to the news. There we go.
The charm of the
You
Joker.
fucked up a long time ago.
Oh shit!
You just
I have
change
an
it now.
idea. I have an idea for this that it can be done.
Mhm.
The Joker's charm is that you don't know what's his origin story, right?
Yes.
Maybe if this movie is about 3 people, either 3 of them could be the Joker, but it won't be revealed
In the show.
in the movie, no?
Yeah, in the movie.
Yeah, it's moving.
That would be great,
Yeah, I think you have a point.
because the point is they shouldn't know which of the 3 would become the Joker. Make it mysterious.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Alright. That's all my live action news. So
Mhm.
finish it off with the gaming.
Yes.
Did you play anything?
Me?
Yes.
Honestly, I had a bit of time. I went back into Horizon Zero Dawn, and I finished some of the cauldrons. Cauldrons are dungeons with platforming elements that show you how these dinosaur beings came to
Okay.
being.
Mm.
So it is a bit spoilerish, but there is a program in this series called Hephaestus. It was designed to create these beasts that originally was a task to terraform the land and make it safe for habituation for people.
This is after the apocalypse.
Yes, this is after the
Okay.
apocalypse. And because the people didn't know at the time that this was supposed to help them, they were hunting these beasts, these metal dinosaurs.
Mm.
And the program thought of these people as a threat. That's why it programmed them to create more dinosaurs with the sole purpose of hunting these people, the humans. Because at first it was just grazers and antelopes and like rhinos.
Herbivores.
Yeah, herbivores.
Herbivore machines.
Yeah, herbivore machines, and because of the people hunting them, that's why it became more aggressive as time went on.
Okay.
So that's just my gaming update for the week. I've been slowly uncovering the world of Horizon Zero Dawn.
Did Paulo finish it? I forgot if he thought.
Yeah, I think he finished it, or he's close. I think I'm close to finishing it. Not really close. I have like 3 or 4 main quests before I'm done.
Okay. Mark, maybe.
Did you play anything?
Okay.
Yeah, just a small update from me. My PC is now updated with
But no
with the
internet.
recent Overwatch.
Oh, okay.
But has anyone of us
Yon and I played Overwatch 2 nights ago.
did you get new skins?
No. No one in the group has got new skins for this.
Or legendaries?
Which is sad because this batch of the event has a lot of good legendary skins, and I like 3 of them, and I just don't have the drive. You know, when everyone's not playing together, I just don't.
Yeah, I
feel
noticed.
like
I noticed this is a team game. This is a group game.
Yeah.
This channel was made around Borderlands. Borderlands
Yeah,
Overwatch. Just to answer Mark's question earlier of Mike, the reason why it's called 9 is because these guys would usually.
Did we actually talk
Group?
about the
Origin?
history in podcast?
I'm not sure. I'm just
I don't
answering
think
Mark.
so.
All right, so let's talk about this.
Yes, 24 episodes in.
Yes, let's get into some stories of why we're called geeks.
The Geeks origin story.
Alright, so back when Overwatch released, that was June 2016.
Yes, over a year ago.
Yeah, me, Johan, Eman, Arnold, and Lawrence got it first, the 5 of us.
Yes.
And Hill also, on his own, because he was already in Taiwan when this happened. Because a lot of us had jobs. I still had a job then, so you couldn't say I was a fucking bum, alright? I was still working then. And, yeah, everyone had a job, or, in Lawrence's case, he had school.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, Arnold would get home by 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I would
he
ask.
worked away out of where we
Yeah,
live,
yeah.
a different city.
Yeah, so someone would ask in the group chat, because we made a group chat, hey, are you guys gonna play? They would say, yeah, around 9 o'clock.
What time are you game?
Yeah, what time are you game? Maybe 9. So, it progressed to, hey, are you guys gonna play? G ng 9, or I'd be G in 9 o'clock. And then it became shorthand to G9, G9, G9. And then when it was time to make like a Discord channel, we were thinking, what's a good name? Maybe G9, because we keep saying G9.
G9.
And then I kept saying it again and again, it doesn't work. Then I typed it G9. What if I make the 9 into Roman numerals? G-I-X. G-I-X. Geeks. Geeks.
That works.
As in geeks. You're geeks and G9. Oh shit!
So
that's
now you know, Mark. Now you know.
yeah. If you guys haven't seen, our logo right now is actually a clock that says 9 o'clock. And it forms the G in geeks as well.
So that's our stupid lore.
Yeah.
That's why we're called geeks.
And that's why the email address is geeks9gaming
At gmail.com.
at gmail.com. Right.
Okay.
And then, for my gaming week, it's been a continuation of 2 things.
Have you finished Berseria?
Yes, I finished Berseria. And yes, it is my favorite, Tales game. Yeah. Last week I talked about this as well, and I finally found the perfect way to describe it. Because I kept saying, oh no, it's these, gray areas of, moral battles between the hero who's doing good things but she's evil and all that shit.
Yeah.
No, I finally found the perfect way to describe it. It's a Tales game with Shin Megami Tensei setting of chaos versus law.
Oh.
It's not good versus evil where you know one is right and one is wrong. No, it's chaos versus law. The law is, they have, like, quote unquote good intentions. They want to help the world, but the way they're doing is, they know that
they need order. The world needs order.
Yeah, they think that the only way to save humanity is to remove all kinds of free will. Because free will leads to sin and malevolence, and it leads to like sadness and tragedy. So that's what they want. They want complete order. While your party says, "Fuck that! No, even if the world burns with my actions, even if this leads to more demons,
at least,
even if this leads to more chaos, at least people will be able to get to decide their own fate." You know, they're both right. They're both wrong. One's causing suffering. One's going to cause, imbalance. So, yeah, it's chaos versus it's chaos versus law instead of good versus evil. So.
There's no neutral party.
Yeah, there's no neutral party.
Okay.
They're both fucked up, but they're both right. So it's, as I said, as I keep saying every week, it's a good, refreshing take on a Tales game. So if you're one of the people who gave up on Tales a long time ago and you want, a fresh take, this is really good.
Okay.
If you're someone who wants to try a Tales game, this is a good
starting point.
This is a good starting point.
Or you can just play Abyss, but it's an old game.
Yeah,
I still really love Abyss.
If you still have a working PS2, you can,
or a 3DS.
Yeah, or a 3DS, you could go Tales of the Abyss. If you have a PS3, I really like Tales of Graces. Remember me playing that?
It's just Abyss that the PS3 version of Tales of Vesperia
never got translated.
Yeah.
Never got localized.
Yeah.
If you want to play it, either play it Japanese or play it on the 360.
Yeah.
And I don't even see 360 copies on Database anymore. So.
Yeah.
Good luck. Maybe emulate it.
Yeah. And have there been working 360 emulators?
PS2 emulators are solid now, and people are starting to emulate PS3. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I think 360 is probably plausible, and it probably exists. I just don't have that many 360 exclusives that I want to play, so I'm not looking for it. And then, of course, the other game that I'm still playing is FF14. I finally caught up to where Eman and the rest of my guild are in terms of raid content. Because the way FF14 works is for every expansion, so Eman and I talked about this like a lot of times already. There's the base game for FF14, and then there's Heaven's Word, and then there's Stormblood. For every part of the game, there's a raid where, like, you have to practice the fight, you have to be coordinated with your team. It's like an actual, like, hardcore raid.
Have you done one of these raids?
Yes.
For Stormblood?
Yes. Me, Eman, and some of our, guild mates have finished the second raid, and just last night we were practicing the third raid.
What do you mean by practice?
Practice as in go in and try to learn the mechanics and get fucked up.
Okay, by practice you mean you go into the actual raid,
Yeah,
but
you
you don't.
do it.
But your goal is more to learn than to finish the raid.
Yeah, because you're not gonna be able to fucking finish it without learning.
Okay.
Because you need to know that, oh, in this phase you need to stand here, and then in the next phase you need to face north, kind of
What?
5 degrees to
Really?
the west, or you're gonna fuck up the entire raid and it wipes, so you have to restart the entire fight. That's how MMO fights work.
Basic goal is just protect the healers.
No, dude, because no, it's not protect the healers because the healers aren't being attacked.
Kill the boss.
Yes, kill the boss, but don't fuck up the mechanic, dude. If you step 5 inches to the left, you're gonna hit the AoE marker, you're gonna die, that's gonna cause a wipe, restart the fight.
Think of it as a dance.
Yeah. It's MMO fights is learn these mechanics, memorize it, master it, and pump up your DPS. That's it. That's MMOs.
Even in Ragna days.
Ragna is different
Yeah.
because Ragna isn't really strategic when it comes to party composition
you
and
just
guilds.
spam and just
Yeah,
get
it's just
a good party.
have a healer heal everyone, have everyone spam their attacks, have everyone spam their AoEs. That's how Ragna works.
Yeah.
Um,
Because I think Mark was coming off of World of Warcraft.
Yeah, games like WoW and FF14 are more party-based, where you need to have a balanced party.
The algorithm, the one tank, the one healer, the 3 DPS.
Yeah, in FF14, it's because in FF14 there are 2 kinds of instances. There's the 4-man party and the 8-man party. The 4-man party is 1 tank, 1 healer, 2 DPS. The 8-man party is 2 tank, 4 DPS, 2 healer. Where 1 tank usually serves as the main tank who tanks the boss, and the off tank who either serves as a DPS as well
For the mob.
or for the mobs.
Yes.
And then there are the 2 kinds of healers. There's the main healer who focuses on the main tank, and then there's the off healer who either focuses on the side tank or also applies DPS.
Okay.
So
It's just a basic concept of know your role.
yeah, that's how it works in not a classic.
Is
but
Lemon a tank?
more.
He's a paladin,
Yes,
right?
he's a paladin. I'm a dragoon.
Dragoon is a DPS.
Deeps, yo,
Deeps.
sick deeps.
Okay.
Because how do I say this? While we're doing the raids, Eman has this program where it can detect and log the DPS that every party mate is doing. So let's say
While in game?
yeah, while in game, while we're doing the fight. So let's say the fight ends, we die, we restart, but all the DPS are like, hey, what's our DPS though? What's our DPS though? Rowy, you're doing 4.1k. Oh, sick deeps, yo!
Is that big?
Yes. That means your DPS is constant, you're not dropping your rotations, you're using your cooldowns, and it means you didn't die. Because if you die and you drop your DPS, your average should be in like 2k or something.
Okay. Okay, so do we go on to the news from
Yeah,
here?
that's all I've been playing recently.
Okay.
So let's get into some news. Wow, we're doing this in 2 hours. I'm not used to being in a podcast in 2 hours or something. Anyway, there's been an announcement for the Secret of Mana remake for the PS4,
Oh, wow.
for the Vita, and the PC for its 25th anniversary. So Secret of Mana is this old RPG by Square Enix. It's in Super Nintendo, 1993, and it's coming back to current consoles on February 15th, 2018.
Okay.
So,
This releases next year.
Yeah, have you played Secret of Mana? I'm just familiar with it, but I didn't play it.
Yeah, I didn't play it as well. I'm just familiar with the art style and it's a bit platforming. Was this for the PS1?
No, it is for
no, then I haven't
SNES.
played that. Oh, well,
Why
no,
does
no, no.
the Beefon have anime here?
I don't know, man.
It's an anime game.
Anyway,
Maybe.
this will include online multiplayer for up to 3 people. I didn't know that this. Maybe I
The original did not have.
obviously.
It was on a SNES.
Yeah. Maybe it had like co-op or something. Fully redone 3D graphics, new musical arrangements and voice acting, and no news if there's gonna be dual audio, but yeah. So, yeah,
As long as it's localized and the text is subbed,
Yeah.
Not really sub-translate.
Yeah. For Secret of Mana fans, yeah, it's coming back.
Well, good. New RPGs are good art.
Yeah.
Good thing.
Speaking of things coming back, hey, you wanna keep interacting with your waifu on the go? Because Love Plus is coming to smartphones.
I will download that.
Oh shit!
I have
Did you
played
play on
the original
DS?
Love
Oh,
Plus game, and it
jeez.
is legit.
Which girl did you go for?
I forgot. I forgot.
With the ponytail, the short hair, or the medium length? I don't know. I just know the for hentai. I didn't actually play Love Plus.
You suck. I think I went for the blue girl. The girl with the bow.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure Mark has also seen some doujins of Love Plus.
I have not noticed.
Okay, alright.
If it's coming, because the new Love Plus for the 3DS was not localized.
Yeah.
If that is coming for the US and for Google Store, Play Store, I'm gonna play that.
Okay. Anyway,
It's a good time waster. Yeah. It's like, I'm sorry for the comparison. This is like Animal Crossing but with dating sim. You just visit your waifu a day, you interact like
because it's happening in real time.
Yeah, it's happening in real
right?
time.
Yeah.
Because there is the courtship game, and when you are together, that's when the real game happens.
Oh shit!
You maintain relationships, bro.
Okay, alright. Yeah, coming to smartphones, Love Plus
It's just a Tamagotchi waifu, basically. Yeah. You don't feed it, but you have to go on dates. On sick date. That's the game.
Tag a smartphone in love.
That's the game where a Japanese dude married his
I remember
DS.
that. I think he married the ponytail one. I think I remember that one. Alright. Okay, let's move on.
Actually, that is one of the most legit, not dating game where you could actually feel things.
There's no hentai.
There's no hentai. The AI is done really well. You sometimes creepily enough, they somewhat behave like real people.
So they're getting close.
Getting what?
They're getting close to make a real wife.
I think so. I mean, the guy would have married his DS if the AI was not that realistic or great. But that is one of the reasons why Japan's birth rate is declining.
Yeah, there's so many give-up machines in Japan now.
Yep.
Alright. Then
news?
One thing you shouldn't give up on is your people.
Man.
Jurassic World Evolution for current console. So for those who don't know, Jurassic World Evolution is just the tycoon.
Yeah, it's a tycoon simulation game when you run a park. I think they did this before.
Yeah, they did this before. I think it's in the PS2 maybe or
where
old PC.
Yeah, where you had to run a park using the Jurassic Park franchise.
Yes. Right, so
I'm not really excited for this game. This is, I think, a tie-in, but I want to be pleasantly surprised. There have been very few, far and far between, tie-ins that or game adaptations that were really well made.
Yeah. My only problem with this is we don't know how good it'll actually look like because the trailer they played was pre-rendered gameplay.
Yes, it's a pre-rendered
graphics. Yeah.
Summer
2018. That's all we have to say.
And we will forget about it by then until it comes up again.
I'll probably forget about it tomorrow. Alright. And then, speaking of things coming to PC, FF15 is coming to PC finally early 2018. Now, Hill posted this link to the minimum requirements, and it caused quite an uproar because it said their minimum 1080.
What?
GTX 1080. Minimum.
What? Minimum 1080? I hope that's a translating error.
But, recently...
1080 is the most recent
Yes, I
card.
know. Recently, they came out, Square Enix came out with, we have not given official minimum requirements yet. What people are thinking is that might have been the minimum requirements for the 4K version of the game. Yes. Because you can play this on 4K. Probably our rigs will be able to play it on 1080.
Yes.
Because I doubt they're gonna
I only
make,
play on 1080.
I doubt they're gonna make 1080 minimum. GTX 1080 minimum. I
They
doubt
will
it.
not earn money.
Yes.
The 1080.
They will lose money from this port if they make it like that. Because probably only 5% of PC owners in the world will be able to run this smoothly if that's the case.
Yes, you are correct there.
If you can look at this, you have NVIDIA Flow with the vivid movements.
I think only
error
40%
shadow
of
works.
I think only about 40% of PC owners have the 10 lineup, the 1050 up.
Yeah.
Actually, the 1050 is a good upgrade.
Because look at that! Look at that! Fucking look at that!
I don't even use NVIDIA Hairworks.
So yeah, as we said, if you guys have looked at the minimum requirements article that I said, officially by Square Enix, they have not released a minimum requirement, so that might have been the 4K minimum requirements. Then
The good thing is the PC version will include the season pass.
Yes, this is the definitive edition with all the content. Unless, of course, they release more content afterwards.
Yeah, because if the guys in our group did not buy it for the PS4, we'll just wait for the definitive edition or the PC version.
Yeah. So
do you think they'll release a greatest hits
they
for the
probably
PS4?
will, and it's probably gonna be better.
Alongside.
Better running, yeah. Maybe a few months after this, maybe 1 or 2 months.
Yeah, because if it's gonna be cheaper for the PS4, well, I doubt. I'm willing to support this game.
Yeah. Here's my thought on it. I'll either buy it on the PC or on the PS4 if I get a Pro.
Do you have plans to get a Pro? Do you have a 4K TV?
Okay. My plans to get a Pro is when I need a new PS4. So maybe when I'm in the US or something. If ever I buy a new PS4, it's gonna be a Pro.
Yeah, of course.
But
why
I have
would
no
it be?
plans on replacing my current PS4 for a Pro. Unless someone wants to buy it. But my problem is, as I've talked about...
We all have the fat old PS4.
No, as I've talked about last week, my controller's fucked up. It's not charging.
What?
That's why I can't... Yeah, it's not charging. It works when it's plugged, but it's not charging.
So you need a new controller.
Yes, and that's the reason why my solo channel is frozen. It's because I'm playing P3P and Ori, right? They both need DS4 Windows, and DS4 Windows won't detect your controller if it doesn't have a charge.
Oh no.
I can play with Berseria and I can play with FF14 because they have native PS4 controller support.
Really?
Yes, they have. When you place your PS4 controller, they can detect it.
And
they
the
have
icons change.
Yeah, they have official support for PS4 controllers.
What games are those?
Tales of Berseria and FF14.
Oh, okay.
But for games like Ori and my PSP emulator,
Mm-hmm.
they don't have automatic PS4 support, so I needed to run DS4, which can't detect my controller, so I can't play my Let's Plays.
Okay, that's the reason why.
And yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, your PS4 is like what, 3 years old, 4 years old? You got it 2012, 2013?
No, dude. PS4 came out.
2013.
I got this 2015.
Really, we got it in the same year?
Yes, I got it.
Because you guys were with me when I got mine.
Oh wait, no.
Got it one year.
It might have been late 2014.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Because I played Bloodborne when it came out. Bloodborne came out, I think, February 2015. So maybe late 2014.
Yeah, you got it with...
Oh, I think I got it for Christmas/birthday. So it might have been December 2014.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, kinda close. Anyway.
Who was the first one in our group?
Paolo. For the first time, Paolo. The current Sony consoles were the ones where I'm not the first.
Yeah.
Because I'm the first one who got PS2 and a PS3, but Arnold got the first Vita and Paolo got the first PS4.
Okay. I got the first 3DS though.
Yeah.
Or Hill, I don't know.
I think it's you.
Yeah, I got mine December of 2011, the year it released.
Yeah, you followed the Nintendo handheld.
Oh, sorry.
Right, and then
That's for you. That's for you.
Yeah,
I'm not
we've
sure
got-
who's gonna play that.
I will. I've got more news on Dragon Ball Fighters.
Fighters? Is that Fighter
Yes,
Z?
it's Fighters.
Ah.
It's both stupid and good.
Okay, but it's made by the guys
yeah,
who
Art
made...
Sesio.
Yep.
It's currently the best looking fighting game of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
Of all time,
Yeah.
you're putting it there.
Yeah, when it comes to its art and all that shit. When I mean best looking, I mean
For the style.
yeah, style, graphics, and all that shit. We finally have an official release date, Feb 2018.
I wonder why developers don't just cel shade their art because it ages so well.
Yeah.
I mean, if I still had PS2 that would work, I would still be playing Okami every year because before I got my PS4, I would do that every year.
Oh shit! So you didn't listen to the podcast last week? Did you see the news of the leak Okami PS4?
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, I'm not shitting you.
Oh god.
I'm not shitting
Oh
you.
god.
Yes! When I talked about it last week, I specifically said I thought Christopher was gonna be here.
God damn it. I will buy a collector's edition. I will say that now.
Yeah.
I will not feed you guys if that means getting a collector's edition for Okami.
I'm actually shocked they didn't announce
And
a
because
Switch version.
Okami, Clover Studios became Platinum Games,
Yeah.
I will support their games.
Yeah.
I didn't know that at first. The guys who
Mm.
made Bayonetta and the guys who made your favorite
Yeah,
game
Nier-
of all
Nier
time,
Automata.
Nier.
Speaking of collector's editions,
Did they show screen caps?
no, it's a leak. It's a leak announcement.
Please,
I'll-
please let it be
I'll-
real.
I'll-
Capcom needs money,
Yeah.
and I will give them money.
I'll try to find the link again. Anyway, speaking of collector's edition, we have
No,
the
that's
collector's
segue.
edition for Dragon Ball Fighters. Yeah, we have the Goku statue.
The cover looks like shit though. Just the logo in a black background.
That's probably like work in progress. I doubt that's gonna be the final one.
Hopefully they prove me wrong.
Yeah, and then usual collector's edition stuff. You have the box, you have art book, you have steel case, and you have some other stuff, maybe OST or maybe some arts.
Yeah.
Oh, it says here 18 cm Goku diorama, 3 art boards.
So it's not a book, it's a board.
You have steel book and the collectors. Wow, they're really pushing the Z.
Did
Anyway,
any one of us buy a CE edition? Aside from
Persona,
Yeah.
I was gonna buy the CE for Dark
Bloodborne?
Souls 3.
Oh wow. What happened?
It was announced
More
10
games?
a.m.
Mhm.
I went there 5 p.m. It was gone.
Wow.
That's why I told you guys.
That's
when
why we
they
all run.
Yeah, that's why I told you guys when the Persona 5 announcement comes, we have to go because I have a bad history with Dark Souls. We have to go.
I was the first one there.
Yes, because you were like
At
a
the
few
time-
a few minutes. Like
I was 5 minutes away from our local video game store.
yeah, and then Arnold ran from his office to like the one in BGC.
Yeah.
And then
We were updating our chat in real time.
yeah, I had a class maybe in 3 hours. Josh, I think, just came from UST, and Eman was also gonna have a class in 3 hours, and we just rushed there.
Ah, so he didn't. He was going to have. I thought
Yeah,
he cut the class. The professor cut his.
No,
class.
Eman came from a class, and
Okay.
he had to go to a class. All right, good times.
Yes, good times.
All right, anyway, there's gonna be a closed beta for Dragon Ball Fighters from September 18 to September 16 to September 18. I don't know how they're doing the registration, but I'm not optimistic. But speaking of closed betas, though,
Hmm?
Dissidia Final Fantasy closed beta starts today, as of this recording. So
Okay.
if you're listening to this when it comes out, it has already started. I am currently downloading it.
Oh wow.
That's why my PS4 is on right now. I am currently downloading it.
Okay.
So the moment you guys leave, I am probably gonna do my FF14 dailies, and then I don't know, maybe I'll make a video on it, but definitely I'll report on it on the next podcast.
Okay.
Then let's leave Overwatch for last because obviously, Conan Exiles is leaving early access, and coming to PS4, Xbox, and PC on 2018.
Is someone in our group excited for that?
No. I just really like reporting leaving early access
because
before Rust.
Yeah, because that's always a good thing, actually, leaving early access.
Conan Exiles existed after Rust.
And it's leaving before
Rust. So I don't know what the Rust devs are doing. Lawrence, maybe you can update us. I don't know if you're playing, but
yeah.
2018. And then Arnold reported on this on the chat. Age of Empires 4 has been announced. Of course, I mean PC or else.
Yeah.
Where else would they go? Who would play Age of Empires on the console?
Who would play Age of Empires with a controller?
Yeah.
Wait, Warcraft 1 is at PC, is at console, right?
Yeah, but why would you play it?
Oh, really? Warcraft 1?
Oh, I remember playing 1 in consoles.
Anyway, looks like Age of Empires is gonna be for Windows 10. Because it's being developed by the Windows 10 PC publisher team.
So there will be no backwards compatibility?
Probably.
But the good thing is it's gonna be made by Relic, the guys who made Arnold and me and Arnold's favorite war game, Company of Heroes.
I do not know that game. I don't know that.
It's a really good RTS. Because it doesn't rely on resources that are emptied, so the game can go on for hours. It also relies more on positioning and cover, using cover in a strategy game.
No release window was given, so look forward for more info on this.
Yeah, and even the trailer was based on concept art. It didn't really show much of the game or the graphics or the
there's probably not much to show yet. Probably just an announcement.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's probably still in pre-alpha or something.
Yeah.
Then Hermie,
please.
Yakuza Kiwami 2 has been
announced. Yo! Yes! My PS4 is gonna be a port simulator. Out of the group, I have most of the remakes and ports.
Kiwami's coming up next week, and I'm getting it.
Yes.
And I'm so glad to know that Kiwami 2 is also gonna be a thing. I hope it gets translated fast.
Please. It's got 2 is by far one of the best of the old games. But for the recent games, it's gonna be it has to be 0.
It has to be 0. There's so much good bullshit in 0.
But you have no plans of playing it because you already know.
Maybe one day, but
it's not on the top
now.
of the list.
Yeah, not now.
You spoil yourself with your affinity for the best friends.
Yeah. Anyway, for everyone who likes Yakuza even the slightest bit, please support Kiwami so that they can get money for Kiwami 2.
Yeah. My official trilogy is honestly gonna be 0, 1, and 2 because 3, the PS3 era, I didn't have the PS3. And I've heard stories and reviews and comments on the boards that the PS3 era, aside from 5, was really that good of a series.
I watched the best friends play 4, and I think it was fine. It was okay, but I'm really looking forward to getting back into Yakuza.
I think 6 is gonna release this year or early next year.
6 is December 7.
But only...
Wait, no. I reported on 6 last week, but I forgot. I think it's gonna be November.
I'm really torn if I have plans to get it, but not on release date.
Hey, well, I'm getting Kiwami, so maybe we could just trade Kiwami and 0 one day. Right, and then other thing is .GU last 3 code has an official date of November 3. This is way earlier than I expected. I thought it would be mid-November.
If this releases November, we will get this first. I will get this first than Song of Life.
Oh yeah, so maybe fuck Yakuza 6 for a little bit. Just a little bit. Until I 100% GU. I am going to 100% this fucking game. There is no question.
Okami is for the PS2, GU is for the PS2 for you?
Yeah.
Does it top it better than FES and P4, P3, P4? Was this your game of the console?
Because I also 100%ed FES and P3 and P4, but I'm guessing, I think it's because GU spanned through the entire high school. You know,
Yeah.
it started in first year, it ended in late third year.
Yeah.
So, I
It
had
is the game of your childhood,
Yeah,
your edgelord
yeah,
days.
yeah. Look at that. Look at that Haseo. Look at that Haseo. So edge. That's me in high school, yo.
Without the white hair and the sword, obviously. If
Are
could,
you sure?
If you could have face tattoos, you would.
Are you sure I didn't have white hair and sword back then? I think maybe I did. Anyway, yeah,
Okay.
this is my high school game.
This episode is gonna be really hype for re-releases.
Yeah.
Speaking of re-release, the game is out now. Are any of you guys, for those who own the PS4, excited for the FF12?
Oh, yeah, it came out last month.
Yeah, has anyone?
I already finished 12, so
You have no
I don't
plans?
have a drive on finishing it. I played 12 when I was still in the Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is the best series in the world.
Yeah.
You know, so I played it with that in mind.
Mhm.
With that's still how I felt about the FF franchise. And 12 as a game, it's not
because
bad.
12, I finished 12. It's the only game aside from the tactics games of Final Fantasy I've played. So I have no
Yeah.
knowledge on how it rates
Yeah.
in terms of story.
I have no problems with 12. I think it's a good game, but
Mhm.
I didn't become attached to it, so I don't have any drive on playing it again.
Mm.
Especially with how long 12 is.
Is it one of the longest
Yes,
FF12
dude.
games?
I do not have time to replay like an old game that I didn't get attached to that much, like F12. This is
Yeah, because I think to finish the game, you need to play like 80 hours.
yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. So
Is Last Recode releasing with a collector's edition?
it does have a collector's edition, and I already have money stashed away for it. Please, Data Blitz, please stock it, Data Blitz. If you don't stock it 1 week before the game comes out, I'm gonna try and pre-order maybe on PlayAsia if they still have some available. Because I'm too desperate to have some kind of
I'll be
GU
happy
collector's
if
edition.
at least one of us has the collector's
Yeah.
edition.
Anyway, oh, look at that! Anyway, all of the details that we're talking about here, we
Mhm.
already discussed.
Yeah.
So, the main point here is the release date, November 3. Fuck it. And then before we head on to Overwatch.
Is it still CyberConnect?
Yes, of course.
Is it CyberConnect 2?
CyberConnect 2, yeah.
Okay.
And then before we head on to Overwatch, just, I don't have it, like, the files, but, Gamescom happened.
Yes.
It was not much. It was Xbox only.
Yeah.
But the important part there is they had, a booth for Monster Hunter World. And one of the, most, famous, Monster Hunter YouTubers, RX Gaming, went there, had his time. They allowed him to use his capture device.
Oh, so that's the video you guys were sharing online
Yes.
this past week.
Yes, RX Gaming on his channel has 10 to 15 minute videos on each weapon, detailed for every Monster Hunter veteran to jizz over. So if you're
Are you guys prioritizing World over Double Cross?
one Double
But
Cross,
I think Double Cross is gonna release first.
one Double Cross might not have a localization.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Even
Because
though it's gonna be released for the Switch.
Yes, until today, there's still no news about localization on
Oh.
Double X because their localization team might be working on World because World is aiming for a worldwide release. And the demo in Gamescom is already in English. So
Okay,
that's
wow.
where their efforts are probably going because Double X, you probably don't know this, Double X is the part 2 for X, which is called Generations in America.
Mhm.
It's a celebration tie-in game where the best parts of every game, the best monsters
Mhm.
were put together. Monster Hunter World is the Monster Hunter 5. So it's the next mainline game. So they're putting all their efforts on this.
What's Monster Hunter 4?
Monster Hunter 4 on 3DS.
Okay, it's numbered though, sorry.
Yes. Gen
Okay.
is the only non-numbered game.
Okay.
Oh no, there's Frontier in PSP. But yeah, you get it. 5 is the next mainline game. They're putting all their efforts in this. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, World/5. Then let's get into some Overwatch. First,
Yeah, the
we
new
talked about
town.
this. Junkertown. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
payload map on
Yes.
Australia.
It's gonna be one of my favorite maps for Overwatch will always be the payload maps, and it features my favorite character,
Yeah, Junkrat.
Yep.
Verbatim, Junkertown is an escort map located in the harsh and unforgiving Australia outback. You can just remove outback and Australia will work.
Yeah.
Unforgiving Australia. Constructed from the remains of destroyed Omnium, it's now the home to a band of flawless scavengers known as the Junkers, led by their cutthroat queen. When they aren't pillaging the Omnium skeleton for anything of value, the Junkers blow off steam the scrapyard, a massive gladiatorial arena whose combatants fight for glory, riches, and survive. So, yeah, enjoy the Junkrat inspired
When is
map.
this map gonna be released?
Is this Mad Max or something?
Kinda. That's
Yeah,
what they were going for.
The characters in the map.
It's Australia, man. Of course it's Mad Max. Anyway, look at that. Look at that. I don't know if the other pictures were also saved. No, they're not.
No, they're not.
But you can see the tiny bits. Oh, they were. They were. Holy shit. I can't believe that works. Oh, it's because we have internet connection.
Gotcha.
Anyway, yeah, just look at those.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna escort. It's a bike with a sidecar, probably made by Junkrat. I think there's a bomb in it. I think when it reaches to the end, it explodes, just
Yeah.
like in
Kings Row. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we've got.
What was the
pictures.
last hybrid? Have they created a hybrid map?
Hybrid is get it first and then get it moving, right?
Yeah, hybrid is capture then payload.
I get bug.
Oh yeah, right. That because that is strictly payload map.
Yeah. What's the next map introduced after Eichenwald?
It was a capture map.
Oasis,
King of the
right?
Hill, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we have now one
Three.
new of all three. So next one, who knows? Yeah, that's all the details we have. No details on when it's gonna be live on the PTR. But however, what is live on the PTR now are changes to two heroes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't heard of
Yeah.
that.
First, let's talk about the changes to Diva. Because it's
That I've heard.
this is it's not minor. It's a big change, but it's not as big as compared to Mercy. So changes to Diva is they decrease the time that you can hold defense matrix by 50%.
Yes.
So it goes down in 2 seconds, I think. If you just hold it, if you just hold it, if you don't.
That's
play it
good
smart.
because there has been no workaround for Diva.
Yeah, defense matrix is one of the strongest
Most
defense
broken,
tools
defense
in the
tools.
game. So now divas are gonna be more harassers instead of stay with the team and
Yeah,
eat
they're more of frontline tanks.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be smart when you use defense matrix instead of you can hold it and then you have 4 seconds shield for the entire team.
The shield goes down faster, but how fast?
I
does
don't
it
think they
recharge?
changed the recharge rate.
Okay.
Yeah.
It just goes down
Yeah.
faster.
So as I said, they made Diva more of a harasser because one, you can now shoot her plasma guns while dashing using the boost,
Mhm.
and she also has a new move. It's E on the PC.
Mhm.
They're the micro rockets.
Yeah, it works similar to Soldier's pulse rocket.
Yeah.
Right?
However, this one lasts quite a bit. I think it lasted about 1 to 2 seconds.
What do you mean by 1 to 2 seconds?
It lasted quite long. I'd say 1 to 1.5 seconds.
That's the E.
Yeah, that's the E.
Oh wow.
And once you press it, it's not channeling. It keeps going until it uses up all its ammo.
Okay.
And you can also shoot while you're doing that. So
Okay.
this is gonna be kind of Diva's long range.
Yeah.
long
So
range tool.
if that goes through, Diva's gonna be one of the most offensive tanks.
Yeah.
Aside from Zarya.
You're probably not gonna use Diva as a tank anymore, especially with the defense matrix rework.
Yeah.
But her harassing game just got stronger. So yeah, see. And now we also have major changes to Mercy. You don't know what happens.
The only thing I think I know from Mercy is that her rest got reworked.
Okay.
That's it. I don't know how it changes exactly.
Rest is no longer her ultimate.
What?
Rest is a 30-second cooldown ability for one person.
Oh, you
but
choose
you
one.
get one per 30 seconds. So that means your tanks are probably gonna get priority over that.
Mhm.
Your tanks have extra lives. As long as your Mercy doesn't die,
Mhm.
she can get that cooldown back, and when you die again, she can just bring you back again. And
This
then
is gonna be great for battle
yeah,
mercies.
and then her ult now is what's that called again? Her ult is called I think it's called uh Valkyrie. Yeah, it's called Valkyrie.
Okay.
With Valkyrie, she gets to fly. You press X to go up, you press Control to go down. She gets free movement, and her other skills get a boost. Her rest becomes a 10-second cooldown while
Okay.
this is on. And as far as I know, when you activate her ult, all of your cooldowns reset.
Mhm.
So like the proper usage of her rest is probably gonna be rest, use the ult, rest again. So you're probably gonna get 3 rests in a 10-second time frame.
Yeah.
So yeah, Johan sent his.
I think the meta is gonna be more offensive with these
Yeah.
two changes.
Johan sent his opinions. He's our Mercy main, and he loves the changes. He believes that this is gonna make Mercy a more active character.
Yeah.
Because she used to be hold your staves,
Hide.
use your ult. Now instead of when are you gonna use your ult, it's gonna be who are you gonna use your rest on. And of course the ult is it's gonna allow Mercy to be a little more aggressive.
Mhm.
It's also gonna increase her survivability.
Yeah, she's gonna be moving, zipping
Yeah.
around everywhere, so to lose you.
The problem before is with Guardian Angel. If you know who she's gonna fly to, you can aim your gun towards that character and get the Mercy mid-flight. Now the Mercy can go up, down, left, right, diagonal. She has free flight as long as the ult is on, and yeah. Mercy,
BTR is gonna be crazy
Yeah.
with this change.
Mercy is gonna be a lot more active. So yeah, a lot of people are saying yes, a lot of people are saying no.
I like the fact that Blizzard is open to reworks for characters they have previously released, and they
Yeah.
make the game constantly changing. Another company that's doing this is with Riot, right? The
With
developers
LOL.
with LoL,
Mm.
because they have been remaking and changing the kit for old characters to make sure that they don't fall behind.
And from what I've heard is they also sometimes rework an entire character because they have a new bit of story.
Yeah.
And, of course, there's gonna be some players who are against that because, they get attached to a certain a certain character's play style, but
Yeah.
evolution.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? Alright, did I have something else saved
Plan?
up for after this?
I don't know.
I don't remember, man.
Okay, then.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Hey,
Yeah, that's a podcast.
do you have questions?
We
No,
don't have questions.
but if people do have questions, where can they send it to, Mark? You said this a while ago.
GIXcast Gaming at google.com.
So close.
So close.
You can't send
We are
emails
not.
to Google.com.
We are not part of Google.
We're part of Gmail.
Gmail.
You can't send things to Google.com.
That's gonna send it straight to Silicon Valley, man.
Alright.
Okay, so you guys can send it to geeks9gaming@gmail.com.
Alright, what are you guys looking forward to this week? I'm getting Kiwami. I'm gonna be playing a little bit more. Oh, now I remember what I was about to talk about.
Yeah.
Which does tie into what I'm gonna do this week. Netflix Death Note is out.
Oh,
And
you're getting Netflix.
I am gonna watch that.
Mm.
So we'll see. I am gonna I have 2 full reports for next week. It's Dissidia and it's gonna be Death Note.
Okay.
My favorite reviewer actually liked it.
Oh, okay. That's.
But he's not an anime.
He didn't watch
The original.
Oh, okay.
Who is that?
Grace Randolph. Beyond the trailer.
Okay. Alright. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to this week. What about you guys?
Next week, I won't be here because
Aw.
I will be in crazy Hong Kong.
Is that family or is that work?
Family.
Okay.
I won't be here on the weekends.
On the weekend.
Hindi ko pasalubong.
Sure.
Oh.
Sure. You freeloader. Sure.
Mark wants you to bring home maybe
Yung
Like a
noodles.
waifu. A waifu.
Do you know those jerky
That they have them in Macau. Not in Hong Kong. And we're not going to Macau.
Right. What about you, Mark? What are you doing this week?
I'm trying to finish my Shingeki no Bahamut video.
Alright. So,
Yeah.
for the people who want to check you out, where can they go?
Please, you have to know this. This is your channel,
Man,
man.
plug it, man. I'm giving
Plug
you a
it,
chance to
plug it.
Dragon,
Oh my
my God.
fucking god.
Dragon GT 1994.
Oh god.
Maybe.
You're still not ready?
I think so. I think that's the name.
Alright, yeah, god. What about you, Christopher? Can anyone reach you? Are you doing
No.
anything in social media?
No,
If you want to
I am tired of social media because that is my job.
if you want to reach Christopher, you can probably talk to him via the Geeks, the Geeks
email
Geeks
or
page.
the Geeks page.
Because he's probably because the most active is him and Hill, because Hill's posting memes.
Yeah, Hill is our meme lord, and his main goal is to share the crazy side of the internet to you guys.
Yeah. And as I said, my Let's Play channel is kind of on hold until I get a new controller. I'm probably gonna buy
How much is a new controller? 2K?
do something, yeah.
Because I know the Joy-Con for the Switch costs a bit more than.
Yeah.
I think the Joy-Con costs like 2.7,
Yeah.
whereas the PS4 controllers cost like 2.4, 2.5.
Okay,
Yeah.
when I buy Kiwami, I'll probably buy a new controller and then I'll get to continue my Let's Plays. But for now, it's gonna be the usual stuff.
Hopefully, I'm getting a Switch by next month.
Oh, wow, alright.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. And yeah, you guys can also look
We can finally play Mario Kart and
Yeah.
curse, and that could be a Let's Play.
Yeah, you guys can also look forward to episode 3 of Geeks Plays Hatoful Boyfriend.
Oh,
Not this week. We're doing a 1 episode per week setup because we lack footage.
Okay.
Alright, everyone. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
joining
Thanks,
us.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.